So, with all these technical difficulties sorted out, let's go back to the age of sail when things were simpler. And let's go to the spring on 1718.
There's hope. It's spring.
No, there is no hope. Hope is
I
the
mean,
last thing you will ever find in here.
is it really spring? I don't see blossoming trees and flowers and stuff.
It's the spring, the season spring, but you are in the fall of the world. It's,
There's no new growth.
there is no new growth. The life, the sea life has gone. There are no fish. There are no birds in the sky. The sun barely shines. You live in a constant fog or mist. Visibility is not what it used to be. Temperature either. The weather is fucked up, and yeah, that's the state of the world right now. Undead are overrunning every island, every ship. They are everywhere, and the Spanish seems to be everywhere too. The Inquisition is very active, trying to convert people, trying to save the world that way. If everybody is devout to God and following their beliefs, they think that yeah, everything will be fine again. This is the war. The what's going on right now is the fault of the unbelievers, the people that don't follow the true God, Jesus. Yeah. So where are you right now in terms of geographical location? And let's do a bit of an introduction about yourself, because we have new pirate today. So Darnell, why don't you tell us who are you?
I'm Darnell the dog. Darnell's late 40s. Big brute of a man. He's missing one of his eyes and replacing one of his eyes as a golden eye with relic powers. He's been captaining the soggy squid. And recently he's been having some sleepless nights, with the world and the way it is. But mostly it's his crew. The bottom half of his crew is all what he calls the crazies. And they've just been getting more and more restless here lately. And they're hoping to see an appearance from their biggest idol, Squid. So we're hoping Squid makes an appearance tonight. His people are calling him.
Okay. What about you, Armando?
I'm playing Armando Estebanquito. He's also a mid-40s guy, Spanish descent. He's not really burly or he doesn't seem very strong, but he is incredibly good looking. Although his left hand is a crab pincer because he has been messing with some cursed gold. Um, Other than that, he just seems like someone who would bet on everything. Yeah, that's about it about him.
Okay. What about you, Sherry?
Jerry Black is a buccaneer, former scout, very hedonistic, and a mouthful of broken and rotten teeth. He often talks to himself, though most people have learned it's not really he's talking to himself, but he's talking to Squid. Squid is his stuffed animal monkey stuffed animal that kind of lives in his coat pocket as his bandolier. He's always around. Squid's the one who kind of gives is the running the show. Jerry's just kind of the meat to enact the Squid's thoughts. They argue often. There's a love-hate relationship there. And now with the fact that Squid is an idol, the ego is not going to be any better. They had a kind of a bad falling out last time they sailed together, and Squid almost killed Jerry and walked off into the sunset, but they went through some couples therapy and worked things out. It was a little
Yeah.
rough, but with the help of a three-headed monkey lives in a boat hanging off of off a spire of a castle. They were able to kind of work it out, and then they are fit to see the end of the world together.
Nice. And how about you? How about you, Reginald? Who are you?
Reginald is pretty young, fresh face in the world. He's in his early 20s. Recently watched his brother perish in greed. He believes himself to be above most other people and treats himself with a lot of dignity and considers himself very proper.
That's pretty weird in this day and age.
Uh-huh. He's also infested with bugs, so that's a fun.
Okay. Okay. So, where are you today? Where are you going to start? Where are your ships? What is your crew? What crew do you count on?
I think we ended in, was it Tortuga or Black Coral Bay?
Whatever one of those two is fine by me. So, I don't remember where La Caótica was last station because I was not the last person to captain it.
Okay. So you are around there. Pirate ports. Okay. And your goal today, or in these coming weeks, is to capture a big ship, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So from the last incursion in Havana, and for the ship that you capture, La Caótica 2, La Caótica 2, and the documents you found there, and the plans you saw, this new Spanish fleet and troops that are coming to the Caribbean, they have ships aplenty. Every kind of ship that you can dream of, they have it. And the plan they have is like set small garrisons across the Caribbean, kind of to control the traffic and have supply points, and start to regain control of this area of the world again. And that these 4 islands that have a blue circle around, they are deploying troops there, and they are deploying ships to guard it, and they are building forts to garrison the troops and to protect the ships. And that's what you know. You know that there is probably one ship of the line in each of those bases, and another ship, and the most dangerous places, or the places that have more risk, have more garrison, a bigger garrison, and have more ships protecting them. So you know that the route the Spanish took is something like this. They come this way from Europe, and go back that way to Europe with the riches. And when they were passing by here, San Salvador, I think it's that island, they started to make that base, and base 2 and 3 are kind of mid dangerous. This is the one is the least dangerous place they they have. Number 2 and number 3 are pretty dangerous. One is close to the Yucatan, but it's kind of a rally point to have an eye on the British in Puerto Royal and try to regain the power they had in Maracaibo with the Inquisition. And the one in 2 is the same. And the one that's close to Barbados is kind of the most dangerous place they have, because that's their back door. They are protecting the way back to Europe with all the riches. So that's the most dangerous place, that the place they have more a bigger presence, or that's what they were hoping for. They arrived here in the previous season. They went to Havana and started to spread from Havana outwards. And yeah. And one last tip is that in number 1 there, they have probably between 200 and 300 troops, ground troops, and a ship of the line with its full or almost full complement of sailors. So it's around 400, 500 people, and that's right. the weak point, like the least armed fort. When you were in Havana last time, there were about 4,000 soldiers camping in the proximities, and between 15 ships in port and many more that were not anchored there.
So, presenting this information to the crew, we know that if number 1 is the place that they're coming through, it's probably also the place where they have the most stock of the most useful resources for us right now, which is food, besides the ships, since they're bringing things from the old continent. It's also the closest ones to us, so we can take more people on our boats, that place, and we can overrun them.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Yeah. Or
Before we set sail, do you mind if we do a little shopping, beginner?
Yeah. I want to know how much crew do you have in your ships, and yeah.
So my ship is a frigate, and it was actually full with crew, so I have 48 crew right now.
Okay.
All right, and the Soggy Squid has 125 crew members, 25 which are the craze. The other 100 are the normal crew.
Okay.
And you have space for like 25 more?
I got room for more if we need to hire some guns.
Wait,
Yeah,
what is the Soggy Squid?
Oh, it's a Man of War.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah,
I think the stats are on the.
You can
channel.
overcrowd your ships if you want, for a day, a couple of days, probably. The overcrowded ship could function without any problems, I think.
Makes sense, and it's not too far of a trip from Black Coral Bay.
Yep, which is why I was thinking that's probably the best option for us. Get some extra crew in there. Those are the
Mhm.
stats of the ship. I just posted them on the game room. I think the crew skill is +1 now after the last session.
And you have a sloop, Reginald? No?
Yeah.
Yeah? How's that ship called?
What's it called?
Yeah.
It's the Formally One.
Formally one. Okay. How did you come by that ship? How did you get in command of that ship?
My brother tried to steal it from a captain, and he got caught by a different pirate captain, and so that pirate captain ended up helping him steal it, who died on one of our adventures, getting hit directly by a cannonball, and then my brother ended up perishing as well, and so I became the de facto owner of the ship after that.
Nice. Nice. Okay. So, are you trying to recruit more crew?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to purchase some
So, are
iron
you
grenades
trying
and
to
2 smoke bombs,
recruit
and
more crew?
I would like to look up to Reginald and say to him, "If you're gonna sail with us, you're gonna need to be better armed than that." And I'll hand him 2 flintlocks that I just purchased as well.
Excellent.
Oh.
Darnell's gonna purchase. Well, is there any medical supplies available for purchase?
Uh, roll for it. Medical supplies are kind of hard to get right now.
All right.
Roll,
D20.
yeah, roll a d20. High is good, low is bad.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah,
Nice.
you can find d6 medical supplies.
All right. Also, while Darnell's among the other captains and pirates, he asked the pirates, "Laddies, brothers, I haven't been sleeping well on the squid. Do you have any shanties you can teach me for my crew?"
Yeah. The crazies.
Well, I do know one. I don't think it's gonna help you, but
Anything at
maybe,
this point.
maybe. And I'm gonna start singing the Santiano shanty, so everyone that's hearing me can add it to your list. I honestly do not know the real lyrics of it. I think Charlotte posted them somewhere. And basically, what it does is that once per combat, you can take the full sail and come about crew actions without expending a crew action.
All right. What was the name of it again?
Santiano. Let me post it. Oh,
Okay.
Santiano, like Santiago, but with an N instead of a G.
Okay. Is it a custom one? A house one?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
custom one, it's a house one.
Okay. Cool.
Charlotte made it. I think it's the lyrics are on Legend Keeper. Um, I don't.
No,
Um,
she just put it. She just put what it
yeah,
does.
yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
And also at the
And
same time, Darnell looks for Jerry Black, and he sees him amongst the pirates, and walks right up to Jerry Black. "Do you have him with you?"
Oh, it's good to see you too. It's been a while. Who?
"Sorry, Jerry, I haven't slept in days. The crew's getting to me."
No. Are they crazy? Yeah, I'm surprised that they haven't eaten each other. I mean, and as he's like says, he kind of like stops, and you see like the expression of like happiness and kind of like joy like kind of changes into this kind of like annoyed kind of like eye roll. And he goes, "Yeah, he's." Squid said he's ready to kind of go to the boat. Um, have they been have they been asking about him? He's wondering, and you see this kind of roughed up monkey stuffed animal kind of peek its head around, from the inside coat of Jerry's jacket, and it's kind of like looking at you.
I've seen a lot in this dark Caribbean, and I don't know what power Squid you have. Looking at Squid, talking to him, knowing that he's not going to respond to me. He says, "I've seen all kinds of crazy things in these end of the world days, but the crew keeps chanting your name. They won't listen to me at this point anymore. That's why I was looking for a shanty, something to grab them under control. But Squid, they're your people."
There's like a long kind of pause, as almost like this Jerry's like kind of listening. He goes, "Okay."
Jerry, it was great to see you, buddy.
Yeah. This should be a fun one. Hopefully, maybe if we survive this, maybe we can nail Squid to a board and leave him down there. And I'm just kidding. I'm just relax. It's just a joke. Just a joke. And he almost walks. I walk almost like as if I'm being pulled from someone's grabbing onto my jacket and like pulling me. As it looks like as Squid is kind of almost pushing the jacket forward, forcing me to kind of march onto the soggy Squid.
Okay, how well provided your crews are, weapons wise and food wise?
Well, food's gotta be tough.
Mhm.
So for food, when I got the ship, it had three cargo. I think 3 or 4 cargos of food on it because it was just brought up from the old continent, and it sailed twice since then. So I still have 1 food left on the cargo. And
Okay.
weapon-wise, what's the name? Drift Green, which is Bill. He purchased an upgrade for the swivels, so +2 damage over there.
Okay.
As far as the Squid goes, except for the crazed, most of all the sailors have either a hatchet or a cutlass available to them, and the Squid has 1 cargo hold of food left.
Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So
So the crew members, they were Spanish royals, the navy, so they have their muskets and cutlasses.
musket and cutlasses. Okay. So among you, if my counts are not wrong, you have close to 200 souls on board, right?
Right.
Correct.
And you are departing from Black Coral Bay. Do you want to do some more recruiting, or are you ready to get to this island?
What do you think, Ben?
I think it would be nice to fill up all the slots that we have. Maybe bring a few extras. We can definitely lure them with.
I've got room for 75 men on the Squid.
Oh, we have room for a lot more. Yeah, we can probably lure them with the promises of food and the riches from the old continent that are arriving through the Spanish.
The world's ending. I'm sure they'll take anything at this point.
Yeah, I don't know if you will have those many able hands in Black Coral Bay. Roll a d100.
Yeah, the Black Hole Race is not a very well populated.
You can roll
the three-headed monkey.
you can roll Reginald 2d100 roll for your first roll. To roll in roll 20,
D100?
you 2d100. You type slash roll and 2d100 in the chat of roll 20, and that's how you roll. Okay. So you are able to find like 9 solid crew, like people that know what they are doing, and you see that they are well fed, like they can stand for themselves. And you find 55 that they say are sailors, but you doubt the word of many of them. They have not eaten well in the last few weeks, and some teeth are falling off. They are scrawny, bad looking, dirty. And you have a mix of everything: old people, women, men, children. That's what you have to take.
This is gonna be so much fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hide
Have
behind the
red
window.
shirts, yellow shirts, and blue shirts.
Okay. So, do you take them all?
Sure.
Okay.
Squid says we need cannon fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll a moral.
I like how this
um,
squid.
roll a moral test in your ship.
All the ships run moral.
Yeah,
All of them, or
no, just the one that's taking the most crew.
Oh, so probably the soggy squid.
Okay.
yeah.
So
We
yeah,
do crazy.
not so bad. So yeah, you take the crew. They are welcome, and yeah, I assume you at least have some weapons to arm them. They come as they were. Like the nine able, they are armed. They have muskets, flintlocks. They have weapons, swords, knives. They have the whole pack. The all 55, barely a knife here and there, and not much more.
I'll throw them 1,000 silver to the merchants in town to fully equip the crew. This ragtag band of misfits. Give them some cutlasses, couple flintlocks, maybe a tomahawk here and there.
Okay. Okay. Excellent. And you might plot your course in the map if you want. And tell me, when do you want to arrive at this island? Do you want to arrive during the day? Do you want to arrive during the night?
I think we need the element of surprise. So I'm thinking late night.
Yeah, that's the better idea. Most of them will be asleep. We got them with their pants down. We have more chances of success this way.
Okay.
So we have are we we'll go that way. Well, we have 3 ships. You guys wanna have it because we have the 2 little islands there. We can use that as like kind of like a almost a vantage type kind of scouting, pre-scouting as we're rolling up. Because if we get there, we try to aim there for like just after sunset. That way we can kind of see which way, one, where the which part of the island the ship is on, and 2, see which way the fort is facing, so we don't kind of stroll into a cannon fire.
Agreed. And I think the squid should follow in the back, and maybe we should send the sloop in to scout, maybe some reconnaissance.
That's
Works for me.
idea.
The faster ship.
The less obvious ship, yeah.
Yeah.
So, men and women and children, let's go get ourselves a ship.
Okay. In the guise of the night, you make your path through this island, going around, trying to find where this Spanish fortification is. According to the documents, it's in the northern side of the island. and it's a close night. The moon is not shining high, and this is what you see when you arrive there. Do you see that map?
Seeing it now, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there is a bay with a cliff on one side, and the island has a high ground, and you see light in this little post in the peninsula there, and you see light on the forts, on the walls of a fort there, and you see several lights in these other places here, and that's what you see during the night. And you see light in the water here, and that's a ship that I didn't put there. And you're coming from far away. If you take the ruler, the measurements are in hexes.
Perfect.
So a cannon shot from a ship is 12 hexes, and that's what you see. That's the setup that you see during the night in this approach.
Okay.
And
Hey, beginner.
yeah,
I have all the ocean is all black, like blacked out for me. So I'm not.
yeah, the ocean is all
Yeah.
black
Okay.
because you don't see
Cool. Okay.
anything. What you see is what you can see the surf in the beach, hitting the beach. That will kind of give glimpses of
Gotcha,
reflects the moonlight, and so that's why you see the shore and the cliffs, and you see the places where there is some light shining, like there is light shining on that little fort here, and there is light shining on these walls and on these places that where there seems to be camps of sorts.
Gotcha.
So this
And
is
the-
water and this is land.
Yeah,
Gotcha, okay.
top is water, bottom is land. Yeah.
Would there be any way for us to approach the land from the south while sending the ships from the north to blockade the bay?
Yeah, you can sort of. Let me show you. And let me make another drawing here. So a page. I will take you here. This is a blank page, and let me see. So you get the idea. So the island do something like this, and this is the bay where you are seeing that, and here is high ground, like a mountain or some sorts that will be hard to traverse, and the fort is kind of set against the mountain there, and you can try to approach there, but you have to cross the whole island.
Okay. How long would it take for a full complement of men, like 100, 150 men, to cross that island on foot?
To cross that island on foot?
Yeah, from the south to be able to take the. Because I don't think that those sailors will be able to scale the cliff. We may, but them.
But them. Okay,
Yeah.
let me check. Let me check that for you really quick. What are you doing? What are you talking among
Because-
yourselves while you see this predicament
So-
you are facing?
What I'm thinking is, we don't want to sink the ship. And a ship of the line, it's, well, pretty damn difficult to fight against, especially if it's covered by a fort. So, uh, we take a good portion of our sailors with us. We storm the fort by foot, take the high position, and blockade the escape of the ship with the rest of the crew and our 3 ships. We force them to surrender in a pincer movement. I'm gonna show my left hand as I say pincer movement. Um, so yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If we try to take the ship where it is right now, we may get shot from the fort as well, and we may not have the full power to defeat the fort from our ships, especially if it's in high ground. And they themselves may sink the ship to prevent us from taking it.
Do you think we should try and go brute force, or we got the cover of night? We could take some black powder from the ships and maybe try and sabotage the fort.
That's
You
a good
know,
idea as well.
Like
detonate
act
it?
of surprise.
From the information we have on the ship, we know that they may have about 200 people on land. Most of them will be sleeping at this moment, so we might try a more stealthier approach.
I suggest we come in, sabotage the fort. If we can take out the fort's defenses, all we have to worry about is the ship of the line at that point. There could be other ships lurking around too.
Yeah,
But as of right now, we know that the ship of the line's there, and the ship of the line, that's a big ship. That's gonna take a minute to get moving.
yeah, it will.
Yeah, and the fort is a big defensive advantage for them.
Yeah, it's the distance is like two close to 2 miles.
Okay, so
By the jungle, 100 people, I will take you a lot of time. Let me see.
Do we need to bring 100 people though?
2
No,
miles or 200 miles?
2 miles.
2 miles.
Like an
So
hour?
that's like 4 kilometers. Like
Yeah,
100 people should probably do that through the jungle in 2.5 hours.
Yeah, let's say
That
2
is
kilometers per hour, something like that.
Yeah.
Well, what if we had a crew, a smaller group of pirates go to sabotage the fort, and then we'll get a crew ready to board the ship of the line once the defenses are down. I think if we're gonna walk into the fort with 100 people, it's gonna be hard to keep 100 people quiet.
Oh,
for
yeah,
sure.
but once we are in the fort and we sabotage it, we still have to make our escape from there, and we're gonna be
Correct.
waking up about 200 people. So we
So,
do need to take a decent amount of sailors with us.
question.
Go
So
ahead.
Yeah.
what we can see, the small area up here that I'm pinging, is that you said that's the fort, or is that
That's
just like an
no.
outpost?
That's another outpost. Like
Okay.
a smaller
that's an outpost,
fort,
and then-
like a tower or something like that.
Gotcha. And then so this is our main fort down here.
Yeah, that's the main fort.
Okay. So I'm thinking, if you want to bring that many people, maybe we have a smaller unit break off and try to take control of this tower. This tower is probably a signal for boats that are on the potentially out on the other side. It's probably like one of those like you light the tower and all of a sudden sends a signal so everybody can see it that there's
We
a
could
problem.
use that tower as a distraction too.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. Like light it on fire, and that way it's like there or something like that where they have, it down. Now their attention is there, and they're kind of. But then again, at that point, once we do that, then the fort is everyone's now alert. So it'd be almost like a simultaneously attack that
W-
we can
We
kind
could
of
So-
do.
use the tower to signal our crew to go on board the ship of the line. Once set it on fire, move in with the ships and engage in combat.
Yeah, because if we can get onto the ship, then we can open fire onto. Um,
I'm thinking
Yeah.
also too, if we blow up this tower as the distraction and using it as a signal as well, all the soldiers are going to wake up and they're all going to run this way to the fort. What if we also this cliffside and then side of the mountain here, what if we were to blockade this so that once all the soldiers are over here on this side, they can't get back to the fort?
ooh, well, I know that they would only said probably a regiment or something. They wouldn't send everybody, but that's a good idea. Just in terms of like splitting them, weakening splitting the party and kind of taking, either, we got a couple grenades and stuff. We could set something up where it's like we could blow up this potential, rock slide and close out off that area. So
All right, well, we know what we need to do. How do we want to execute it?
How about we take 50 able men with us to the fort to take it over? Besides ourselves, 50 of some of our best sailors. And we send 20 to the small outpost. The rest stay on the ships. That way, our ships can also have full actions and are not undermanned.
who would you want to send over to the smaller unit to the I think one of us should be, someone should be there to command that unit. Otherwise, they'll probably freak out and,
I have a couple Spaniards with me.
I also have Belford with me as
The-
well.
We could send a couple Spaniards from the Caotica onto the smaller tower.
You said you had.
I have an NPC Belford. Let me pull
Here's
up
the one we got. When we got this ship, right?
Yeah. We got Sir Thomas and we got Belford when we got the Soggy Squid. Sir Thomas is a legendary captain, and then Belford's the first bosun. And
You'd be good. Maybe lead the crazies, to go attack the tower. That way,
that's a great idea to use the crazies as part of the distraction.
Yeah.
There's only
And
one
that-
way that's gonna work, though.
Well, yeah, of course. And it's Squid's idea.
Squid's a
is-
smart man.
He is ready. He understands.
All right.
Jerry's like, but I can come with you guys. I can go with you guys to the fort. I don't think I need to.
We'll leave Squid in Belford's hands.
That's gonna be fun.
Would you say that's not gonna work?
No, that's gonna be fun.
But yeah.
Squid is just kind of like just staring at all of us, just kind of like it's almost like you can tell that this is like his plan all along.
I'm gonna have a little talk with Belford too. I'm gonna be like, "Listen, man, I know this is really weird, but we're gonna give you this raggedy stuffed monkey, and trust me when I tell you, the craze will do as the monkey commands. Be extra careful with Squid. Protect him with your life."
Jerry's gonna be in the background, just being like shaking his head, no, like, nah, it's okay. You don't have to. It's good, and he walks over and introduces Squid to Belford. He's like, he's tough, but he's smart, and he believes in those down there. So if he believes in him, then I think at least you got a fighting chance. I hand Squid over to Belfort and good luck, you maniac.
You are leaving Squid go by himself. Okay.
With Belford of all people, the Irishman.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be fine. They'll bond pretty quickly.
I will put you here. I will make a song here so you can put your tokens there. And tell me where are you going? What's the plan? Who is going where? And you can put okay, I don't know if there are no ships here, so I will put your ships.
Sounds right.
2, 3 ships. I will point it. Let's fix these tokens. Let's put una caótica. I will put it green because you're colorblind.
Thank you.
I will put squid here, and I will put it purple, and the other one is the sloop. What's his name? Formally one.
Mm-hmm.
Only one.
Formally one, like that. Formally one. I don't know.
Yeah, formally one.
Okay. So, what's the plan? You are going to send some sailors towards the little fort, and then what?
So I think the plan is coming from the south.
Okay.
Squid will lead a regiment of about 20 crazy people into the small fort of here. And the rest of the... how many people are we taking? 50 to the fort?
Yeah, I would say 50 would be pretty good. We need some men to carry the black powder.
Yeah. And some of us have to stay on the ships to be able to engage on the boarding of the ship of the line.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So. All right.
We
So
have
then
to split.
So with I'm much more of a kind of a range type person, so I feel like I might possibly be better staying on the ship.
That's totally cool.
Yeah.
Because I have a pretty good presence too, so I got some good shots. All my range attacks are pretty low too. Pretty badass.
Yeah.
Pew pew.
Okay. Reginald, where do you want to go? Also, you're a zealot, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Any particular skills you may know? Because I am a zealot myself. Now, I'm a very well versed in the mystic arts. Lady Chaos has bestowed her gifts upon me. So, I can conjure weather, I can curse people, I can heal, bring you from the dead if needed, though I don't like that very much. How about you?
Uh, I I can protect and commune.
Okay. Uh, so, where do you think you fit in the better? Along the ships or storming the fort?
I would think among the ships, honestly.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so Darnell and I on the ground, both of you on the ships.
Dun dun dun.
Then. Okay. How are you going to land? Are you going to go around the island and descend to the other side and cross? Are you going to go kind of east and land there in small boats and approach the fort from the south? How are you going to approach the little fort? Are you going to try to climb that cliff? Are you going to go to the mountainside, try to camp by them, by there?
Squid is all about climbing.
All about climbing?
Like that's the best. That's the best way, fast way, and they won't expect us. So
Okay.
that's the.
Okay.
Of course, he's all about climbing because he doesn't have to climb. So
Okay.
We can have Belford and the Craze ready to climb the cliff sides, and Darnell and Armando, we can take lifeboats or dinghies, longboats, whatever, and we can come around the back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Crossing the jungle.
Right, right. We can come in through the back while Belford and the Crazies are scaling the cliff sides.
Okay. I don't have Belfort in here, but I will put this one. Belfort and the Crazies
Yeah.
are there, waiting for their climb, and you are going around the jungle. How are you coordinating all this attack? How do you communicate
We're
yourself?
putting light sources, like covering and uncovering lamps, like Morse code.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, we're going to use the explosion at that tower to signal everything.
Okay.
So once the tower explodes, then everybody has their plan. They're going to take the ship of the line. And, I mean, if we're still going to try and get like a bunch of soldiers on this side, we need to plant the explosives here in the middle, kind of keep them over there. And then they'll have the Craze and Belford coming up the cliffside. At that time, the ships can move in and try and take the ship in the bay.
okay, I got it. So since you guys have to plant the explosion first, you guys you should plant that, and then you'll signal the ships, because we'll see you guys because we know kind of what we're looking for. So we'll see the kind of signal there, and then at that point we could signal the crew, the crazies, to climb, knowing that now the explosions are set. They'll climb, and then then when that explosion happens, when they if and when they blow up the tower, then that's when our ships will kind of emerge. Maybe take some shots at the cliffside, maybe shots at the tower, shots at maybe the ship of the line, just to kind of get if any crew are on there, kind of take some like small arms fired at that, to kind of as we're kind of coming in, and then at that point they'll be distracted by what's going on out in sea. Will help you guys cover from getting inside the fort, coming up from behind and taking control.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Okay. So, what's going to happen first then? Belfort is going to try to climb that thing with its 25 crazy people and squid.
I think we're taking the fort first.
No,
Yeah,
They're climbing.
yeah, we're gonna try and set the explosives first, because when the tower explodes is when the signals to the Craze to start climbing.
Okay, so how are you going to get there? You're trying to get here, right? To the middle way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
it's the dead of the night. We're crossing through the jungle as stealthily as possible. So not a lot of with our cutlasses to make a path. We'll move in through until we find the clearing, and then we try to identify the guards.
Okay, if
On
you're
the-
you're going to try to come through and pass close to the fort and get to that spot. That's what you're doing.
We're coming from the south, so
Yeah, you're coming from the south. Okay, this is what you see when you come from the south.
we're coming like from Is it drawing? Yeah, like from here.
When you come from that side, you see that there is a fortification all around in a star pattern that covers the whole fortification around the fort, and there are trenches. These black lines before the fortifications are trenches, and there are a bunch load of guards and soldiers camping close to close to the fort, and making patrols across the perimeter there.
Well,
What do you what do you think, Armando?
Maybe Lady Chaos could help us in this moment, and I'm gonna try to use control weather to call in a heavy storm to make them reduce the patrols and take cover either inside the fort or on their camp. Douse the lights and all that sort of stuff.
Okay.
Plus- Oh, wrong command. That's so 17. It's
17.
controller the DR10 to change the direction of the wind. Succeeding by 5 or more, I can conjure or repel precipitation.
Okay.
I like to call it a storm.
Okay, you call a storm, and the guard gets reduced, but not that reduced. And the fires outside of the fort, the campfires, let's say, the pyres that the soldiers were using for warmth and to cook light, those doze off, and you will have an easier way to try to go there.
All right.
But to pass unnoticed, anyways, you will need to roll some stealth, so some agility, and you will need to climb and get through that fortification. You will need to climb to the other side like a strength. So it will be an agility for stealth and a strength to climb to the other side. And these are kind of wooden fortifications, but with a lot of spikes going in that direction. So there is a big trench, a wall of wood with spikes, making it higher. That's kind of the side you find there. And how many of you are trying to get there? Just you and a bunch of your men.
How many guards are there right now outside?
Outside? Okay, so this bunch here is like 40 people. There is a camp there with
Yeah.
40 people, and there are about 10 of them very, very active lookouts. And if you take a closer look, there are bodies in the trenches, like undead bodies in the trenches, and there are undead zombies stuck in the pikes. So yeah, these guys have not had an easy time here. So they are on edge.
Well, we have to get the 50 of us over there with the black powder and everything. But you say 10 people? What do you say we try and kill them first, Darnell?
Well, once we start killing people, everybody's going to start getting alerted and stuff like that. So it may not be a good idea to kill guards.
So we move the 50 of us through the trenches and into the fort.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we all start moving in that direction. trying to be as stealthy as possible.
Okay. Okay. Let's say roll 1d20 every 10 people. So 5d20. And
Okay, look.
yeah,
I'm
add
taking
you
two.
add your stat to one of the rolls.
That's gonna be a 9 and a 3. Uh, I'll try to re-roll that 3. Can I use the Devil's Luck for it? For a re-roll?
Yeah, you can use Devil's Luck for a reroll. Yeah.
So
Oh,
I'm
man.
re-rolling that 3. And that's not much better, no.
Oh boy.
So that's and one blessed guidance on the first one. Oh, not D20, D4. My bad. So it's one pass and one miss for me.
Okay. So you manage to get there, but someone gets stuck with one of the spike and kind of scream a little bit, and you have someone gives the voice of halt on the other side of the fence. Keba, and you start to see muskets popping up, a couple of muskets popping from over the fence, looking down, trying to see in the dark. There are like 10-20 feet from the top to the bottom, and they are looking, trying to see movement. And it's raining. What are you doing?
Darnell's, standing there up against the mud and everything, trying to stand as still as possible. Kind of signaling with his hand backwards, signaling to the people behind him to do the same.
Okay. Roll presence to see how well they do.
Okay. Presence, huh?
Yeah, to see how well they obey your commands and hold their ground. It's kind of
So-
your leadership skill that's holding them there.
So Darnell has his golden eye,
Yeah,
and it is nighttime and it is dark. There is
Yeah.
no sun.
yeah.
And that gives me +4 presence
Okay, yeah,
to my roll.
excellent.
And then Darnell, on his character himself, also has +4 presence, being the legendary pirate that he is.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my ritual on my eye,
Mhm.
or my dark relic eye, to
Okay.
give me the +4 presence.
Yeah, that works. Roll your spirit to see what happened to the relic. Okay, that will keep working in the future. Okay, and roll your presence.
And then
Nice.
plus the 4.
Okay, they keep quiet and they keep still, and it keeps pouring, and this guy take a couple of shots, poof, poof, and you see the flashes up there, and the bullets barely miss, and yeah, you hear a commotion on the other side, like, ¿a qué mierda le estás tirando, estúpido? Deja de hacer ruido, deja dormir, stuff like that. And yeah, they stay there for a couple of minutes more. Times seems to elate, and until they turn and keep doing their rounds.
That was great.
Armando,
Okay,
we gotta keep going. We've come this far.
let's go.
Okay, so roll strength to see if you can climb up that that wall with all the powder that you are taking for the explosion, and roll 1d20 every 10 guys, so five
Taking
5d20s for them. Three more.
pass. One pass.
One pass. Okay, so 10 of them can make it to the other side. The others are trying, and they are struggling. Fuck the cat. And the others are struggling, and they are starting to make too much noise climbing to the other side. They are starting.
It's the same. Oh, yeah.
They are starting to attract attention again by the noise. It's getting loud because they are struggling. So you have 10 guys on the other side, 20 guys on the other side. Those are the ones that you see. The other are struggling.
Armando, we need to sacrifice these people and let them
Yeah.
get caught.
I think in the same thing.
Us 10 need to hide in the shadows.
Yeah. When we see the guards approaching, is it the same guard as before? Can we?
Yeah. So the ones follow, continue, and there are more coming from the other side. They are trying. Yeah. You can always ask them to stop and lay down and stay on the other side. Yeah.
I'll ask him to stop and lay down, and I'll try to mind medical this the one guard that shot at us before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I would like to command him to start shooting at the air and say, "Fuck this place, fuck the Caribbean," and just start, attracting attention to himself, like as if he's going nuts.
Okay. Do that. What do you have to roll to do that?
It's a D20 on the spirit, DR 12, which
Okay.
I pass.
Okay.
And then it's just the amount of rounds that he's gonna, which is a minimum of 6. It's gonna be 7 rounds. For the next 7 rounds, he's gonna just start acting crazy, drawing attention to himself and away from us.
Okay. Yeah, he attracts attention, and there are like 5 guys going over there, and yeah, they put him down. Like they will knock him out in a couple of rounds. Like they are trying to calm him down now, and in a couple of rounds they are going to knock him out.
You guys stay quiet. Darnell, let's go.
Arr.
Okay, so you manage to go past with you 20 guys and probably half the powder that you took with you. Managed to go through. What now?
Into the fort.
What does the defenses on the fort itself look like? The fort is like it's a wooden fortress, like 30 feet, 40 feet high in this side. You see no doors, no ladders. There are spikes on top, and pretty sturdy, nice fort. And you see that there are some parts where they are starting to add stones and some brickwork. Yeah.
Any cannons?
On this side, you don't see any on this side.
Armando.
But there's like a big door for us to go in, right? It's not blockade or anything.
The door of the fort is around here. In this part there is a small passageway between the landslide of the mountain there and the wall of the fort. Yeah.
Armando.
Yeah.
This cliffside along the backside of the fort. This fort's made out of wood. They're just now starting to put stones in place to make it more sturdy. What if we set some black powder charges right here on the cliffside and try to cause an avalanche to come down and take out the fort?
I I think the fort is on the upper part of it, but we can try to take the fort down.
The,
Also,
yeah,
if it's
Is this a cliff going up or a cliff going down?
this is up.
oh, this is up.
Yeah, this is go up.
Oh, yeah, then definitely, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, that's a great idea. I thought it was going down.
I was kind of visualizing this part here as like a little plateau.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
the
this part here going up.
yeah. It's kind of the beach. The part where the fort is a little bit up, and then there is more high ground.
Yeah, let's set some charges there.
How much black powder were we able to bring in?
A couple of kegs. 2 small kegs. That's what you can carry through the wall. It could have made more sense that that was down. Now that I look at it, maybe next time.
Even a small barrel of black powder is a big bang.
Yeah, it could be a big bang.
Yeah, let's set all the barrels in a way that you try to take down the most amount of the cliff,
Okay.
and maybe we can.
Well, we need to see if we got enough black powder to cause the landslide here.
Mm-hmm.
And then we need black powder to blow up this tower. We may not have any left over for the middle, but if we can take out the tower and the fort, then we just have soldiers on the ground and whatever crews on that ship.
Yeah.
Darnell goes to the little space here in between the fort and the wall. Is there any like cracks or openings that Darnell could get a tub of black powder into?
No, there is no tunnel there. There is no reservoir. What's Sherry and Reginald doing while they are sneaking around on land?
Jerry is kind of sees this storm coming through and goes, "Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly what we need. Rain while we're trying to set off explosions. This is gonna be good. All right." And he's just kind of he's sitting up there, kind of he's got his Buccaneer musket, and he's got kind of trying to see if he can see any kind of like lights. He thinks he sees some like flashing lights that could be potentially Morse code, but he's not quite sure, so he kind of holds off. He's like, should we signal? Should we signal? He's hesitant. He's thinking about sending the signal to get the guys to start climbing.
Reginald's just doing his best to make sure that they're staying out of the view of any enemy ships or looking glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Staying quiet and looking out for any signals.
Okay, all lights down, everybody silent. The water carries the sound a lot, and yeah, you hear the comings and goings of what's going on that big ship close to the coast. Because they are not trying to hide themselves.
Can we see in terms of like on the beach and stuff, like can we tell like how many roughly how many kind of like units they have down there, based off of like any kind of like barrel burners and stuff like that, like little fires and things like that?
Right now, the fires are doused because of the rain that's pouring.
Yeah.
Okay, has the storm come at the boats as well, or is it just over the?
Yeah,
That-
it's
that
it's
section.
a general store that's covered in this area.
Right.
It's raining in the water. It's raining on land. No, it's not one cloud
Yeah.
that's putting water over the fort.
Well, I wasn't sure if it was like on like the backside of it kind of thing in there,
Yeah. No.
So yeah, then he's
Yeah, you're getting
now
wet
he's even more
too.
worried. So okay, so then yeah, you can't really tell. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye out to see if I see that any of those flashes that I assume must be our party unless they're being shot at. But they're pretty stealthy. I don't think they would be getting.
You know what? Roll presence, because you see flickering lights on the walls of the fort and around.
All right, so I roll presence. Roll presence is a. Ooh, this better be a good roll. Woo!
Okay. Yeah, you see flickering lights, but it's not in the pattern that you are supposed to see the lights. So there is time. There is time still.
Okay.
Okay. Darnell, Armando.
I think Darnell's setting up the charges, and as
Yeah.
he's doing that, I'm gonna come up here and actually do the signal. Start signaling them to send them up.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Darnell also has a map inked in ectoplasm.
Mm-hmm.
It's an ancient relic, and this
Yeah.
ancient relic learn the location of all traps and secret doors within 30 feet for D4 spirit rounds.
Okay.
I have
Yeah,
to
no.
do a spirit test with DR12.
There are no secret doors here. There are no traps.
No
more than
traps? Okay.
no intended traps to catch you. Like, it's a fucking fort. There are guns inside. There are a lot of people with guns outside. And yeah, there are no traps, not intended traps at least. Yeah. They didn't expect someone to be sneaking around here, or if there was someone walking around in here, it was probably going to be someone of them. So no traps.
Just for reference, I am still wearing my Spanish uniform. I never take it off.
Okay.
Darnell starts placing one of the tubs in a strategic location to aid in causing the avalanche.
Okay. You do that. And Armando makes the signal. And
Yeah.
now, Sherry, Reginald, you see the signal. They are ready on land.
Sweet.
All right.
So I also I get in a position and with the light, the lantern and stuff. I light it and then cover it, reveal it, cover it into the pattern that the crew that's climbing is expecting to see.
Okay. Roll presence or roll agility to see how sneaky you are about it. Because that light can be seen from land.
yeah.
Too.
Oh, not. I want to
Okay.
use my devil's luck for that one. Because I definitely don't want to fumble on that.
Okay. That's fair.
So I'm gonna try one more time. Don't fuck me over this one. Okay, there we go.
A little
There you
better. A
go.
little better.
Excellent.
They're going to ban Devil's Luck next season.
So
There's consequences
Yeah,
when you
the-
do that. That's all.
devil time, yeah. So good use of devil luck. Belfort pick up the signal and they will start to climb there. And roll a d20 for the crazies to see how they do in their climbing.
D20 on the crazies.
Who wants to roll it?
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Of course.
16. Yeah, they managed to get there. And this fort, this little tower, that's not so little, it's manned too. and they see it's like 30 feet up, and there are portcullises there for cannons. So this tower is heavily gunned there. There are big guns in there too.
Once I send, can I see the signal from the ship, from them making them to the others?
From the ship,
Yeah. Can I see Jerry
roll
doing?
roll presence. Yeah, you can.
Once I see that he's doing the signal, I want to control weather again and stop the storm.
Okay, you stop the storm. It suddenly stopped. As suddenly as it appeared, it stops. And roll another d20, Armando. Okay.
4.
Okay. Roll a d6. 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rolling so nice today.
Okay. Excellent. 1. What do you want to do now? People is Belfort is at the foot of the tower. You saw that they gave the signal. You, Darnell, and your 20 men are there. There are 30 men outside of the perimeter of the fortifications, and you have 3 ships on the shore. What now?
All right, so we need so as the crazies in Belfort are climbing, they're hoping to be a distraction to that fort, to where me and Armando can get to the back side of the fort and place the last charges that we have.
Okay.
Has the fort noticed the craze climbing yet?
No, that you know of. They are locked up there, and there are guards, but no, they haven't.
Right.
There is no activity, at least there. There are no shoots,
Gotcha.
no screams, no signals, no anything.
Do you think Squid can pull it off? Darnell?
I think we can, Armando. I think if we well, one of us is going to have to go over there to set the charge. A group of us is going to have to go to the charge, and a group of us is going to have to stay here so that we can set the charges. Now, once we set the charges, is our plan to jump off the cliff into the bay and then try and get aboard the ship? We
can
got to
try
get
that.
out of
They
here
probably
when
have
we
a
set
couple
the
longboats.
explosions.
Yeah, they probably have a couple longboats on the beach to get, to the boat, so we can steal those. Or, as some pirates say it, buying them.
eBay.
Yeah.
Okay, so who is going to set the other charge? How many men are you taking with you?
What's our men count right now behind the fort?
You have 20 behind the fort.
20 behind the fort. Armando, I'd say you take 10 and I keep 10 with me, or I'll take 10 and go and you keep 10 and stay.
Okay, I'll stay. I'll assist you from afar with everything I can. May Lady Chaos be in your favor.
All right, so Darnell and 10 men are quietly walking along this cliffside, making their way to the backside of this fort.
Okay. Shirley, what's Belfort doing? What's the plan there?
Squid.
Yeah.
Squid is as in hushed tones reminded the crew that they are destined for great, that they are here for a purpose, that there is no failure in what you're about to accomplish, but it must be done quietly. It says when we go, we move quick, we move decisively. The first person takes the first swing, aim for the throat or the thigh. The second person finish him before the scream can come out. We continue to move on. Yeah, when there's an individual there, you have two that take him down. The rest of us continue moving. Do not stop. Do not slow. Tactical, quick, and precise. You are greater than the sum of the parts. You are more than anyone could ever imagine. You will succeed today. So go out and accomplish.
Okay.
By the way, Jerry Black and the Craze are the only people that can understand Squid.
Yeah.
Yeah, the entire time.
Gopher's just like
he's just holding this monkey. Anybody sees
Master and Blaster, you know what I mean? Like,
That was a very inspiring speech. I don't know if the Craze would respond at that with they being quiet, or they would cheer for that speech.
No, this is the intent of like that, like,
Okay,
because
so
people look at crazy and they're like, oh, they're crazy, but like the crazy people don't think they're crazy.
they're
So
crazy but not stupid.
all-
Okay, so roll stealth for them and see how well they do with their stealth.
okay, so it's a D20.
Yeah, +2 because you did pretty well with that conjuring spell. Okay,
Well, they're crazy. So.
so they start to get 25 of them with the squid. They find the openings in here and they start to go inside. They have to break one of the doors and they find people inside, and the battle ensues. And this will be the first round of combat, and I will let you attack first because you are surprising them, but not so much, not that much of a surprise. Roll me. They are okay. So they are going quietly. So knives and swords, I think.
Mhm.
Okay. So roll me a d6.
D6. Oh, come on, D6. Oh,
Okay. So once you get there, they get in there. They kill two guys.
oh, so two
Excellent.
guys.
Yeah, they kill two guys, and next time they will react, and people will start to go crazy about it. There were more than two guys. They start screaming, "We are being under attack! Come here, help!" And by the stairs, more people come, and they are a big mass of guys in there. Armando, Darnell, what are you doing?
Darnell's making his way to the back of the fort still with the last of the charges.
Okay.
I'm quietly hiding with my 10 guys, waiting for the fire and explosion to start happening to set the charges on the fort.
Okay. Okay. Make me another attack. Another d6. Okay. 3 more goes down, and 5 of the crazy goes down, and now they are shouts and screams in the tower, and you hear a couple of shots muffled by the wind, the sound of the wind. Poof, poof, pistol shots there, and Armando, when the pistol shot go off, you start to sense a big movement inside the fort. Like people start to get worried, go to the see better, and yeah, they are paying attention on what's going on while the fire ensues. And you hear those shots too, there is fight in the little tower.
But it's not yet on fire.
It's
So
not
we'll
yet on
keep hiding
fire.
for now. We'll keep hiding for now.
Okay. roll me another d6 for
do,
Belfort.
When the shots and stuff are fired, are they? Does the tower light up at all? Like from like interior lights?
Yeah,
Like someone-
you see the flashes, poof, poof, and there are muffled sounds of fire, of shots that the people inside is taking.
Okay.
And
Do we see any kind of? Do we see any movement that I don't remember what these things are. Do you see any movement? Oh, damn it. Any movement on like the beach or by the ship of the line?
no, there is no movement. There is movement, but not unusual movement.
Okay.
There is people there, and yeah, it sounds.
But they're not like
Cool.
they're not rushing. We don't see like all of a sudden like there's a lot of movement, like there's like activity, like they're getting on the ship and
Some-
getting ready for.
No,
Okay. All right. Yeah. So he's gonna just keep an eye out and just kind of see if there's any kind of, if he can tell if there's anything he can, because I think I'm too far to take a shot at anything really. So
okay. So yeah, more of them go down, and the crazy are taking a beating. 5 more of them go down.
it's like you lazy pieces of shit,
Yeah,
get your ass together.
they are fighting a fight with guns, knives against guns. The people that's inside the tower, they don't give a shit about being silent. They know that they are being attacked, and they are responding with everything they have, and yeah.
It's like pick up the damn dead guy's gun and shoot. The knives are for quiet. There's no more quiet. Go loud.
Okay, and Darnell, you hear the shots, and you see the flashes coming from the little tower. What do you want to do?
So Darnell wants to get to the back side of the tower
Mm-hmm.
because I assume with the crazies climbing the cliff sides, all the attention's on the cliff side.
Yeah, all the attention is in the lower floor, in the first floor where they are being overrun, and if you can get a peek inside, you see that the crazies are overnumbered. They have more enemies that they can chew, and they are taking a beating.
Can I see Belford anywhere up here?
Yeah, he's trying to he's inside.
He's inside with the craze.
Yeah.
All right. Before I run inside with the gunpowder, is there any weaknesses or any like structure issues on the outside of the fort where I can set my charge before I run in there?
It's a wooden construction, like from logs, but it's a
Wood,
pretty,
okay.
yeah, but it's a sturdy construction. It was made to support cannons, like heavy fucking cannons. Shooting
Gotcha.
inside. So it's a sturdy thing, but yeah, it's made of wood.
All right. So, and I would imagine it's probably got like 4 supports
Mm-hmm.
going around it to build the tower portion of it. I'm gonna take my black powder
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna place it on one of the back legs of the supports
Okay.
of the tower, and I'm gonna secure the explosives.
Okay. You do that.
And then I want to run inside and help Belford and the crazies, and give Belford a signal that we're ready.
Okay, so you put the power. The crew that's with you, they go inside to help their friends. So roll an attack. How are you going about it? They are still trying to use knives and sword. Are you going with guns blazing? How are you going in?
I have my brass axe, that I'm gonna use as melee weapon once I run in there and start cracking heads.
Okay, but roll for the whole group, like as a group. If
Okay.
it's sword, it will be a 1d6 damage. If it's guns, it will be 1d8.
Okay. All right. So just roll a d20.
No, you just hit. It's a big mass of body. You will hit someone. If everybody shoots,
Okay.
you will hit someone. So it's
Okay,
just damage
alright.
to see how many guys go down.
All right. So a d6 for melee then.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Excellent. You are with the ones that were inside, let's 16, and now you 10 coming here. Now you are almost you are kind of even numbers. You are a few more of them, but they are retreating to the upper floor. When you arrive, they start to retreat to the upper floor. And
All right. And
yeah.
all right. As they're retreating to the upper floors, I run to Belford, and I tell them that we're ready. That once we set off this explosion, Armando's gonna set off his explosion. But we need to start getting ready to retreat back to the ships.
Okay. So when you are coordinating this, Armando, you hear a whoosh, and something flies into the sky, and it blows, a big explosion, and if you look up now, it looks like there is a new sun emitting light in the sky, and it's illuminating the whole island and the ships and the bay to the edge of where the ships are.
Setting off the charges now. Cover is blown. It's now or never, man. I light up the
Like
barrel and
there
start
is a
running this way.
light that illuminates this area here. Ships are still outside the area.
The light is from the explosion, or light from the something?
Yeah, from the fort. Something came
It was
out
like
of
a
the fort,
flare?
like
yeah,
a
it's essentially
flare.
a flare.
Yeah,
Yeah.
coming from the fort, and it's hanging there, emitting light that's illuminating the whole place. And yeah, what are you doing, Armando? Then
I'm setting up the charges.
Okay.
I'm blowing this thing to Kingdom Come.
okay, how?
How? That's a very good idea. I guess with the flint and a lock, shooting up the what's it called? Pavio. La mecha. Ah, I forgot the word in English.
Yeah, but
Charge?
you know that with a lead ball, you won't
Yeah,
start
not
a
with the
fire.
lead ball, but with the flintlock from the gun itself. I'm shooting at the ground and I'm taking the it's not a rope. What's it called in English? La
Fuse?
mecha. Yeah, the
Yeah,
fuse. I'm
the
getting the
fuse,
fuse
yeah.
on the flintlock, so that
Mhm.
when I shoot the flintlock,
Mhm.
the initial explosion from my own gunpowder sets up the fuse,
Okay,
not the lead ball itself.
how long is that fuse, and how much time will it take to burn?
Probably like half a minute, so that we can get far enough so that we don't get blown up for it, but not long enough.
Okay.
I think it's, yeah, like half a meter.
Okay.
And I'm already telling the men to run for it.
Okay. Where are you going to run to?
Uh, Probably like this place over here on the side of the
Okay.
fort.
So, okay. So you set up the fuse and you start running there, and I assume you are going are running close to the wall to not be seen. But
Yeah.
if you look up, that wall is cannons on top. Like there is two battery of cannons, like bigger cannons than the ones that you have on a ship. Like they are like 20 pounders or something like that. I don't know, 24 pounds cannons.
Big Bertas.
Yeah, and yeah, you have 30 seconds to do so. Okay, lights on the sky. Sherry, Reginald, what are you going to do?
If they're setting off the explosions, that's kind of our signal to start moving in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're trying to take out their defenses and get distractions going while we move in for the ship of the line.
Yeah. Currently, we were still hidden, but I don't know how much that matters when everyone else's cover has been completely blown.
Well, we still have that. If we're out of the line of sight of it.
They don't
Like,
even know we're there yet.
Yeah, so we might benefit because if we pop out, they're gonna start shooting, at the at us from the fort.
Yeah.
I think that once the tower goes, that should probably then crumble the tower, and then we can start. Because I don't know how far is this to
Oh,
it's 12 hexes, right?
12 hexes.
Yeah, I fucked
Yeah.
up with the distance. I think yeah, the hexes are wrong. It's double
Yeah.
that thing because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Yeah, hexes are wrong if you count it.
So it's double that.
Yeah, it's double that.
So
Let me see. Let me see if I can fix
Okay.
it.
So this right. So this is 10 and 10 hex. So we're looking at right there. We're just out of range for that. Yeah. So. trying to
So
think.
hold off a little longer is what you're saying?
It's a
Yeah,
little bit
I'm thinking
lower.
like if we start to kind of, I think we start to position ourselves a little bit better, so we're not all bunched up together. Maybe we'll start to kind of spread out and kind of form,
now
an
now
arc on the
now
outside here.
now it's kind of right. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I can see there. So we're out of the range of everything. But once we go into light, then um we'll see. So maybe we will. Maybe if we get in there, then all of a sudden they'll pay attention to us, and that way it helps them get away, and then the explosion's gonna go off, which then should take care of the tower and then at least somewhat alter the fort. And we just need to stay
Yeah.
out of range, just out of range more that's there, just kind of maybe hot shots or something like that, just to kind of keep the distraction going.
I think it'd be better if my ship kind of came around this way.
Yeah, I think so. And I'll take I'll go draw and then green. I'll come up like maybe this way. So that way I can kind of see about, maybe be able to kind of, if they're going to jump, if they're going to be coming from the tower, maybe I'll be able to kind of pick them up while over here,
Mm-hmm.
help them escape, and then.
Okay. You can move your now.
Yeah.
If you take the ruler, you can move your speed in hexes.
And then, Man of War is what, 3 or 5 minutes?
Man of War, it's speed of 4.
Yeah,
Okay.
because of the improved sails.
Yep.
So I'm gonna move. Someone. missing? This. Nope, that's the wrong thing. This. 3, 4.
And you also have Sir Thomas on board the Squid, who also has a legendary captain, can take an extra turn even if it's already been taken.
Oh, that's right too. Okay, so I think I'll move.
Crew action, I meant to say.
Yeah. I okay. I can't move the ship.
Likewise.
I don't have permission to move the ship.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
The ship tokens are.
I'll fix that.
No worries.
Can be controlled by anyone. Damn it. Players.
Do you want me to take more of a direct path, like this, or this, or do you want me to take a bit of a wider swing?
Well, right now, if you stay on the north side of this yellow line,
we're out
Yeah.
of range. Of
Oh,
yeah,
fire.
you're
yeah,
out of
so I can-
range. They can see you, but you're out of range.
Yeah, off the ship. I don't know about the fort with those 20-pounders.
This still feels pretty safe, but I guess there's only one way to find out.
Yeah, I'm still gonna kind of. I'll swing a little bit over. There we go. Okay, so kind of here, and then those 4 X's right there, and then oh yeah, I can take shots of this then. Maybe that's what I'll do. I think maybe I'll take a. Well, how high is the tower? I'd probably have to be much closer probably to get the arc to get that to hit the tower with the cannon.
Yeah, it's like the cliff is like 30 feet.
Okay.
40, 50 feet the cliff, and yeah, the tower is 30 feet high.
Okay. So I think maybe I'll take small arms fire at the tower.
Okay.
That way I can kind of reach that. I don't think I can reach it with the cannons. But it's more just to kind of like pot shots there, really, not really kind of trying to kind of hit the
Okay.
top part. So I'm going to roll. Where's my thing? Here it is. Okay. Come on, give it to me. There we go. All right, so that's a the fire is a presence plus my crew skill plus my okay. So presence, and then the crew skill is 3.
1.
1.
On the soggy squid is 1.
Okay, so that's a 14. And then what is the Man of War's? 3 broadside, small arms, D8.
Yeah, the Man of War small arm is the 8. Yeah.
Okay, so then I'll roll my D8. Okay.
5. Excellent.
And then-
So Darnell and
then-
Berford feels inside that tower the hits from small arms coming that way. The,
Belford, it's time for us to skedaddle.
yeah.
Time to set the charges.
Squid just yells out, "Men, it's time to go for a swim." You see, you got to see some of the guys just kind of start to work their way out if they can.
Okay, and the guys inside the tower, they retreat to the second floor, look inside, and they are start to moving. You hear the scream, de barcos en la bahía, los cañones. And let me roll a d20, see if they can fire one shot at least. They cannot shoot a shot, but they will prepare.
no.
They are preparing. They are getting inside, barricading themselves in the top floors, and they are preparing to shoot their cannons. Armando, what you doing there?
I'm gonna show myself up here and gonna start screaming, "Muertos vivos en la torre! ¡Hayan hombres a defenderla!" And trying to get some of the Spaniards to rush the tower to try and defend it.
Okay, roll presence.
Devil's luck that. Cause fuck! Devil's luck to pass. Shit. Why
Okay,
do you
but
not like me today, roll 20?
okay, this bunch here. Let me grab my tool. This bunch here start to come this way. This start to come this way, and this start to come this way, and that's kind of what how long they can move in one round. And when they are crossing by you, I need you to roll something to hide that claw of yours. Do you hide it? Do you not hide it?
I mean, it's always kind of like showing just a little bit of the tip over the sleeve, like it's like a deformed finger.
Mm-hmm.
To show it, I usually bring the sleeve back and pull it out.
Okay. So roll roll roll, roll, roll a luck roll. Roll a d20. High is good. Low is bad.
One, give me some love. Yes.
Okay. So someone stops in front of you and looks at you like he recognizes you. Kind of. Uh, I've seen you before, but I don't remember where from. And they keep moving that way. And this one keep moving this way. And this one come here. And they are starting to spread. Darnell, what do you do?
All right, so I'm still in the bottom of this little interior place with Belford. Are there any oil lamps on the wall?
On the oil lamps on the
Like
walls?
on the
Yeah.
interior for like interior lighting?
Yeah, let's say there are.
Okay, so Darnell's gonna grab one of the oil lamps off of the wall, and he's gonna go back to where he had planted the black powder,
Mm-hmm.
and he's gonna take the oil from the lamp and start drizzling it down the ground, kind of like as a fuse, to where if he lights the oil, the fire's gonna travel the oil and hit the barrel.
Okay.
So as I'm pouring out the oil,
Okay.
as I'm pouring, what's that?
No, that the floor is really wet. It has been pouring.
But it's oil. It's oil. Oil will
Yeah, yeah.
burn on top of water.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, he's
The
not wrong.
Dark Caribbean.
Go ahead.
All right, so like I'm getting it right to the edge of the cliffside,
Mm-hmm.
and I got Belford and what's left of the crazies with me,
Okay.
and then I want to take the lantern and light the oil on the ground,
Okay.
and then get ready to jump off the cliff into the water.
Okay. You do that. Sherry, what do you want to do?
So I probably can tell that there's fire kind of, that they're kind of, it seems like, at least I'm kind of hoping that like they're after those pot shots that they're getting out of there, because we gotta get moving. I'm gonna try to actually come in closer, so that way it's a harder angle for them to shoot the cannons at me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use my ability to give us an extra hex.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll probably have the legendary captain maybe get us one more. So let me see. We can do. So I can go like here, about and turn two, so one, so yeah. So I'll probably go right about here. Ooh. Maybe we'll let's go there. Oh wait, I'm moving the wrong thing. I should be moving squid. Oops. Alright, that's right. And yeah, I think no, I still want to have them close by. I think I'm gonna go in. Try to. I'll move forward. I'll fire the small arms again at the tower.
Okay.
As I'm moving, I'll kind of move into right about here. So that way, in the hopes that it's a steep enough angle for the cannons that and then fire at the tower again with small arms. So
Okay.
oh my.
Shoot your shot. Reginald, what are you doing? What's your maneuver now?
I was planning on just trying to skirt the range of this ship the best I could while still getting closer to the island.
Okay. Move your ship wherever you want to go. So Sherry, you hit the tower, roll damage, and
Yeah, crit on the tower.
yeah, you crit on the tower, roll damage, and as the ship maneuver in the bay, and you are shot in the tower, and there is a commotion in line, there is a lot of confusion with the orders Armando gave. Darnell lights up the oil, and you see the fire start to travel through the ground, and that accentuate the silhouette of this crew standing on the edge of the cliff, preparing to jump, but no one dares to do the first jump, and the powder keg in the tower explodes, and the explosion goes boom and push you all over the cliff and into the water, right into the La Caótica there. Roll me some damage. Roll me 2d20.
2d20.
Yeah, roll me 2d20. Okay. And the power keg explodes. It pushed the crew to the water. They are falling into the water, and mid-fall, they hear the crackling and crashing of the tower, with one of their support beam completely shattered. It leans to one side and falls to the ground, and the flames start to consume the wood. You hear the scream of the people inside, being crushed to death and burning alive. Armando, it's your turn.
It's up to you, Armando.
The thing blew up. What do you want to do?
I keep moving towards where we left those 20 men, 30 men,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to try to signal them to come aboard. Come on.
Okay.
It's your time.
So when you pass through, close to the other guys. I need you to roll again another d20.
Another
Okay.
12.
You manage. You're running well. Come on. Okay. So while you are walking there, you hear. Oh, you are right there. Okay, you hear like the world is coming apart. Boom, 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 boom. Batteries of cannons shooting, and there will be 4 shots coming to formally 1, and there will be 4 shots coming for the squid from the fort.
Whew.
That's La Caótica.
roll.
Is that like Autica?
Yeah, I was moving about.
Yeah,
Right.
you're moving like Autica and I was moving the squid. That's okay.
So
So this is now like Autica.
40-20 for the formally one. And there are 2 shots that hit.
Oof.
And you
what's
take...
your
Okay, so when you take damage from your ship, you can roll your armor to take brush some of that damage off. So you take 7, and your armor is a D2, I think, from a sloop.
Yeah.
Okay, so you roll a D2 and take that damage off. And this one is for the squid, and that's 1 hit. So 1d20, 1d12. You take no
The
damage.
squid
That's
D6.
not that much.
You take no damage.
Yeah, this is now like Autica and this is the squid because
Okay, you can
Jerry
change it.
inverted them.
You
Yeah.
can change it. Okay,
Yeah.
it was for like
Oh.
chaotica then. I don't know. You can change it.
Yeah, it's because Jerry changed them when he was moving.
Yeah, I actually moved,
Okay.
so we'll just do.
And okay, so
Yeah, there
these guys are here. So Darnell, you are on the water with a bunch of crazy men and a bunch of men that have turned crazy from this experience. So
So when we landed in the water, I want to swim towards the longboat that Belford and the crazies came over in, so that we can get in the longboat and head back to the squid.
okay. Okay. Let's see how good a swimmer are you. Like, roll me some strength. And roll me. There are 20, 26 men. So roll me 3d20. 1 for you and 1 for every 10 men or so.
All right, I'm gonna roll mine first so that I can use my strength modifier.
Okay, go ahead. Okay.
And I'm going to use a devil's luck. Devil's luck to will that pass it?
Yeah, that pass.
Or no? Okay. And now 2d20 for everybody else.
Yeah. Okay. Roll another d20. Okay, only 9 of the others managed to get to the boat. The other, or even didn't know how to swim and jump into the water anyways.
Yeah, they got blasted into the water.
Yeah, or they got whacked so hard by the explosion that they couldn't swim or got hurt on the fall. Tap. Okay, I'm back. That they drown.
So how many men survive?
9, and you 10.
10 total. Okay.
10 total, exactly. And let me check something really quick because my machine
Squid
just...
survive?
Yeah, squid is...
Belford was one of the survivors.
roll a d20. High is good. Oh, Belford did not make it. Unless you want to spend Devil's Luck to save him.
I have 1 devil's luck, and Belford is an asset to the squid, so I will spend that devil's luck to pass it.
Okay, Belford...
I like how you did that.
Can I bless that roll instead of a devil's luck? Take 1 spell down. It's a D4. He may not make it.
Can you see it from there? He's
You know what's going
behind a bed in
No.
the sea on the night. Come on.
No, it's good. I'll use the devil's luck. I'm out of devil's luck now.
Okay. So Belfort and the Squid made it, and another 8 men do it. They are all crazy, and you manage to get into the ship, and once they are there, to get out of the cold, they start rowing like crazies to reach the squid. And Sherry, what do you want to do?
I see them. I see the explosion. I see all this stuff. I see them in the water. I have our men throw out some like lines and buoys to kind of just help like kind of anybody that's going to be there. And I actually, well, we'll probably get a little bit closer. Seeing that we can kind of seeing that the cannons were being fired from the fort and shooting at the ships there. I'm going to just come a little bit closer to the edge to help assist with our fallen folk, but I'm also going to kind of pull ahead of them. So I'm just on the edge here, and then I think I can. Does that give me? Ooh, okay. So I'm going to enter just a little further, so I can get my cannon shoot the cannons at the hold on. If I shoot them at the beach, no, I have to get really close to that. Do I see any activity going towards the boat? Like, do I see any boat?
Yeah, in the boat
Yeah,
there is activity in the boat. They are leveling their anchor, and you see people on the riggings trying to get their sails in place.
All right, I'm gonna move up a little bit closer, just so I'm in range, and I'm gonna take my broadsides and small arms at the ship of the line.
Okay.
Trying to not trying to destroy it, but trying to kind of hopefully damage or something to kind of pick off more people than anything else, just so it's not as easy for them to just get into the ship of the line and it's kind of open fire on us.
Oh, there is people on the ship of the line. There is always people on the ship.
Yeah,
They are trying to
and
get
that's what I
it
figured.
on their way. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna back up just a little bit. So yeah, we're like right around here. So I'm close to them, so they can still get to like the back side of our boat, not be in any kind of firing necessarily, but and then I'll open fire.
Okay.
I will take the broadsides, which I think is that 3d8 or
4d8.
3
4d8 plus 2.
So I'll roll 4 d20s and only add the
Correct. Well, you roll
Yeah.
one d20 with your presence, and then 3 d20s. That's just a crew skill, so there's no modifiers on it.
So I'll roll my presence first, just so that's kind of out of the way, and then I'll do the 3 d20s. Sweet, so that hits, and then 3 d20s. So 7, 13, 7. So 13 hits, and then the crew skill is only 1, right? So it's 8, 8. So it misses 2, hits twice.
Yeah. And
Okay.
the legendary captain lets you take a crew action even if you have already taken it.
Yeah, so I
Um,
figured.
Luke ruled it as you can shoot one extra cannon, not all 4 broadsides again.
4. Okay. That's fair. So the first one only does 1 damage. That's awesome. Way to go. Then it'll do 4. So it's 5 total damage, and then
And plus
all those are
2.
plus 2. All those
Plus
are plus
2.
2.
So
Oh,
3,
yeah,
7.
okay. So 10 total damage.
Yeah, but it's 3 the first damage and 6
Yeah.
the second one. Okay, so
Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
roll my armor individually for each damage. So it's none from the first and 2 from the other. 2 damage.
Ooh. Okay, and then so that was my action. We get the ship gets another action. So
Yeah, you can fire broadsides. One set of broadsides once again.
yeah, and also fire the small arms as a second crew action.
Correct.
And then like the legendary captain will fire 1 broadside.
Correct.
As that. Okay, so then I'll just roll the d20. I'll roll
2 d20s for the small arms.
Yeah, 3d20s for all the attacks, and then
Yeah,
they're all
you
d8s.
could. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
so
The third one hits.
12. Second one
The other one
is
too, because we have +1 skill.
Oh, okay.
yeah, plus one
12.
skill, so it's 12 and 17. So there's 2, and then they're both d8s.
D8. Yep. And then add 2 to each one.
Copy that. So we'll hit this. Okay, there we go. So 7, so 9 and 4.
Okay. 9 and 4.
13.
Oh Jesus!
Oh yeah, 12.
3 more damage.
So yeah,
Yeah, it's
One
it's
damage.
it's individual. It's 1 damage. Yeah.
But it's 7 plus 2.
No, it's
7 plus 2 is 9.
7
Yeah,
plus
but
2
he
is
rolled
9.
12 for his
E3.
armor.
Oh, E3 in that
Yeah,
one. Yeah, but it's plus 2. Yeah, you're
so-
okay.
It's the plus
90.
2, the base
Yeah.
flat damage
then-
from the
Yeah,
upgrade
so then he
cannons.
misses the other one doesn't do any damage.
Okay.
So fun.
Excellent.
Well, that was not very.
Ah,
Jerry's
Re-
like, God damn it, these cannons suck."
Reginald, what do you want to do?
Oh boy.
We need you.
Yeah. I'll just pull in a little closer so that, let's see, how far do I need to go? Yeah. Pull in a little closer so I can take a broadside at this ship.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's just one for me, right?
1 broadside and 1 swivel gun.
Yeah.
1 small arm.
Okay.
You
Uh,
yeah, you can put roll 2d20 and then you add your presence to one of those. We can do it that manually. And if you get 12 or higher, you hit and roll damage.
oof.
Okay, you miss both times. You have some devil's luck that you can use to
I have
re-roll. Or if you want to re-roll, but you can save it because you can do several
I was on that.
different things with devil's luck. You
Definitely hold on
can
to that.
Yeah, you can re-roll stuff. You can lower the damage that's done to you. You can lower the difficulty rating of something or some roll. And
Right.
I don't remember. There are a couple
You
of
can
others.
nullify crits,
can
let's
nullify
say
crits.
cheap
And
or
then
the
max
core
damage.
attack you. And
I'm gonna
fumbles.
hold on to my one luck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or the other thing that's very important is you can choose to deal max damage in one of the attacks that you hit. Okay.
Can I attack with Lake Chaotica? With gun, the Master Gunner?
yeah.
On it?
Yeah.
So it's 2 broadsides and 1 small arms.
Mm-hmm.
One of those is a crit, which is the small arms. So this is D8 for damage on the first one. That's a 5, and on the second one it's 2d6 and 4. 10 on the second one.
Yeah, but you crit with a 1. Something bad needs to happen to you.
I didn't see that fumble.
Yeah.
Yeah, that 1 broadsides cannot
Okay.
be used. I think I have to repair it.
Yeah. 1 broadside can be used again. Okay. And I roll for that. So it's 5 damage the first, and the other
So that's
one.
1 damage, and the second one is 9 damage. 10 damage total.
Okay. 5 minus. That's 1. And the other one is 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you are hurting this guy. And
You're
okay. It's my turn now.
you're on a D4 right now, right?
What?
On the armor?
Yeah, I'm on D4 now.
Crit.
For the crit. Yeah. So, seeing that you guys are the biggest threat. 4 shots will go to the squid. 4 shots will go to the Chaotica. So it's roll for the 20 for the squid. 1 hits.
Ooh.
Roll 1d12. That's 11 damage.
Ooh,
You can
I'm
roll
gonna
your-
do the- What's the squid?
D6.
D6. Okay.
And this is for La Chaotica. And
Oh.
1 crits. And that's 11 damage. 22 damage.
Oof.
Ugh, yikes.
18. Okay. 50
And
on the D2 right now.
this one has a crew skill of 3. Okay. So the small arms of the big guy will shoot the squid because you've been shooting. So the small arms will shoot the squid. And one of the small arms cannot be used for a while, and the other one hits. And that's 1d8. 1d8. That's 7 damage.
And I'll roll my D6. Sweet.
Nice.
So 1 damage, and then I got 5 in the last one. So it's that was 5. So it's 6 plus 1, 7 damage total.
Okay. This guy keep moving this way. This guy keep moving this way. This came this way. This way we're going that way. And Armando, you start to hear like, alarma, alarma. We have enemies. Tenemos enemigos adentro del perímetro. Busquen extraños. Busquen extraños. What do you want to do?
I will keep moving towards our people and start saying, "Ahora, now, go, go, go," and tell those 30 people we left to come up and storm the fort.
Okay. So you have, okay, let's say, give me a token. Okay. I like a minuana.
Okay.
Token there. So you have 30 people here storming the fort. And you have 10 people with you. I will put you and 11 more. You and 10 more here. Okay, what do you want to do? You have like a platoon of 40 people on your back, and there are 20 people coming around the fort screaming for strangers, and they see you and they get ready to fire, and the people that's behind you is getting ready to hit you, and your cameras come over the fence.
Start shooting.
Okay.
Now or never.
Okay. So you have 10 people. So you have 1 attack, mass attack of, and if you use muskets, you get D8, and if you get melee, you get D6.
Firing the muskets first. Take as many as possible.
Okay.
These guys over here, the ones
Okay.
closest to us.
These guys. Okay. 7 of them go down. 33. And what do the other guys do?
They
Okay,
attack this one.
they just came over. Let's say that.
Yeah.
Darnell, it's your turn. You are.
Am I
You
back
are-
aboard the squid yet, or?
Yeah, let's say you row as fast as you can, and you merge with the squid when they were maneuvering closer to the coast, and they pick you up, and you are aboard.
All right. So Darnell, once he's aboard, will run up to Jerry Black, who's at the helm, and I'll tell Jerry it's time for us to try and take the ship of the line. With everything going on, They're already trying to ready their crew. Now's our time to start moving in with a boarding party.
All right. We have we gonna go straight at them and kind of hope for the best, or we got any kind of cover or anything we can do?
I mean, it's a ship of the line, so it's a huge ship just to get that thing moving, and with all the commotion going on, I think with the squid we can get close enough to throw the grapples on, and then we can have a boarding party to try and take the ship.
Okay. So straight shot, and I'll use my action to to give us a full sail, give us one extra hex, and then we can possibly have the legendary captain give it one extra hex as well. Do another full sail to kind of get us two.
Yeah,
extra
and I'm on board now too, so we got my crew action too.
Nice. Yeah, but we can't do full sail 3 times. We can only do it twice with the legendary.
We can do it twice with the legendary, yeah.
So then I guess fire some more, or hey, at that point now, since we're gonna be going inwards, let's see.
Yeah, we're only gonna have small arms to try and pick off some of the guys trying to rig the sails on the ship.
Yeah, because I think we'll get there. Is there anything maybe thinking like possibly shoot the sides of the cliff with the cannons and to cause that stuff to come crashing down onto the beach area?
It's not a bad idea. I can either take a small arm shot and try and, like I said, shoot people off of the rigging on the ship of the line, or I could use the broadsides to cause some damage to the coastline. But honestly, I don't think the broadsides are gonna
Too much.
hit anywhere beneficial.
You guys didn't set the charges over here with this originally, right? You didn't set those charges.
I don't.
This one here? Yeah,
No.
they're set. That one? No, I don't think so.
We didn't have enough black powder to do there. We only had enough for the tower and the fort.
Yeah, this one should be exploding either next turn or the other.
I'm going to then.
Ship turns the last 30 seconds. It didn't.
Oh, so it should already be.
Yeah, it didn't went off.
It didn't explode?
No, you caused a commotion for people to go up there, and some of them went through that path and found the booby trap. That's why that group divided, and they came coming from intruders.
Oh, okay.
That's what happened. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll for my full sail, which I believe is presence, right? And then that way I can see if we can get that extra space. Full sail is agility, and the ship agility and the PC agility. What's the ship's agility for?
The ship's agility is -1.
Yeah. I got a 2.
She's a big girl.
So we got,
-2. Oh no, +1 from the sails. Never mind.
All right, so come on, agility. Okay. So I have a +2, and then it's -1, so it's 13. So we're able to kind of get the extra hex, and then we'll roll. Don't know. You want to roll for the legendary captain?
Yeah, I can roll for the captain to move another hex, right?
Yeah. So that's just because it's a -1 because that's all because it's just the crew.
Yep.
Come on, give me something nice.
Oh.
Okay. So we got 5. We moved 5 instead of 6.
Okay.
5 instead of 6. Okay.
I'm also thinking not using my turn on the small arms because it's kind of like that move in Pirates of the Caribbean in the first movie. Jack and Will Turner can't get the ship to sail on their own, so they trick the crew into rigging and getting it going. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
So you're gonna let them do all the work, and then we're gonna sneak up.
Exactly. Let's let them do some work, and hopefully we can close in on time.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Sherry. Okay, you already did.
Yeah, I rolled for
because-
mine. Yeah. our fault.
Okay, Reginald, what do you want to do?
Move into support and take some more pot shots.
Okay.
Should be just fine. Yep. All right.
Okay. Second one hits, and your small arms is D4, I think. It's D4.
D4.
D4. Okay. 1d4 for my armor. Okay. Nice try. Okay, so they also saw that movie, and they don't need to get going. They just need to turn to be able to shoot at you. And yeah, suddenly the wind changed and it's blowing in that direction. And they turn a little bit and they will shoot broadsides to La Caótica. Those are 3d20.
Oh, Jesus.
I rolled 2d20, not 3. One more. That's a hit. And that's a d10. Okay. D10. That's 9 damage.
Yeah.
And they will shoot small arm. They will try to repair the small arms. And they will shoot small arms. I cannot shoot the small arms in the same round that I repair. Okay. They will shoot one small arms to the squid. And that's a 1. Okay. Still
Broken
will do.
again.
Broken again. And
yeah.
the fourth will shoot. Will spread the shots. 4 to La Caótica. And those are 2 hits.
Yeah.
2d12 for 8 and 12 damage.
And these are 2d2s, so
And 4 to the squid. Damn it.
Another broadside. Bye bye.
You are without doubt the worst pirate I've ever heard of.
like I'll try to take a full sail, see if we can get any closer.
And
roll.
1 damage for the
she-
squid. Wait. Give me
That was you.
give me a second. I haven't ended my turn because these guys are will going to shoot you. And it's 1d8. 1d8.
Woohoo. The squid takes no damage.
Okay, so five of your guys, Armando, will die.
Yeah.
And 1 of the other guys. So 1 of these and 5 of your guys. And give me an agility test to see if one of the shots was aimed at you.
Probably.
Okay, one of the shots was aimed at you, and for you, I will roll damage to the musket. 2d6.
The Buccaneers want 2d8.
Okay, you take 7.
Okay. Let's see if I can move this.
Be
big lady
grateful.
over here.
Be grateful. I killing. I did
Yeah.
kill you. That's all right. Yeah.
Um,
One of the guys
okay.
was you. You die. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Armando, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Well, keep attacking these guys and command these ones that are coming here to, set up the charges. One of them to just go set up the charges, the rest the fort inside.
You want them to what? To set charges on the fort?
I want one of them, because I don't
Mhm.
need a lot of people for that. Like
Yeah.
two of them go set up the charges on the side of the fort. The
Mhm.
rest of you come with me. We keep
Okay.
fighting.
Okay. So they will keep fighting. They will try to join you, but they will have to go through these guys. So Mel and Sue, they will shoot those.
D6, right?
Yeah, let's say D6. Okay, they're entangling with these guys.
Right.
Okay. What about you and the guys that are with you?
Well, take shots at this one with the flintlocks.
Okay, go ahead.
D8 with this.
Yeah, D8.
3 of these die as well.
Okay. Excellent. Darnell, what do you want to do?
Darnell's rallying the crew to get ready to board, getting grappling hooks,
Yeah,
everything ready.
but you are on irons
Um,
right now.
Oh yeah, we're in irons. Ooh, we're in
You have
irons.
changed the wind.
I don't. Yeah, I'm a brute though. I don't have any fancy magic.
He can barely speak. Not write or read.
That's right. So I mean, I could use my crew action to come about, so that we could rotate and not be head on into the wind.
Yeah,
You can rotate.
You
one
can rotate
on-
once. Yeah, when you are on irons, the only thing you can do is rotate once.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to use my crew action to rotate once clockwise.
Okay. Once up here.
Oh yeah.
There.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope. That's all I can do.
Okay. Excellent. Sherry, what do you want to do?
So we're just close to the wind, or we're not on.
At the start of the
on the
turn,
spin?
you were on irons.
But he's just rotated us now. So
Yeah. So we're not in irons anymore, and we're facing this direction.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
next turn-
it's the captain that moved the ship. Just one captain.
that is true. Okay, so then I would like to do use my my action for a full sail. See if I
Mhm.
can't get us to move one extra hex.
Okay,
If that works.
that works. Yeah, let's say it works.
So the full sail is my agility. Come on. Let's go. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's that, and then can we have our legendary captain do another full sail?
Yeah, why not?
Be inching closer.
Yeah, okay.
Slow. We're
I feel-
we're that guy like in the club that's trying to get like real close to somebody and just like slowly dancing over like maybe they don't notice we're moving too close.
By the way, all the GMs were thanking you, beginner, for all the great stuff that you gave the squid. And
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. The best part was that Squid wasn't even doing that much damage.
No, but you can do a lot of fancy things.
Yeah.
A lot of fancy things. A man of war doing a lot of fancy things.
Okay, so I'll roll a d20 this time, and oh nope,
Okay.
no luck on that one. So we moved we moved this hex closer, and yeah, I'm too far away to actually take a shot with my own Buccaneers rifle yet. So I'm waiting until.
Have you moved the 4 spaces already?
Not 4, just one hex.
Yep, we still get 4 movements.
Now, when you start on irons, you cannot move for that turn.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can only turn once.
You only rotate, and now I
Okay, I got you.
keep just like one extra hex closer. So, oops, so I come with that.
Okay. So, Reginald, what do you want to do?
You're muted.
You're mute.
if You're,
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
All right, we're gonna try again.
Yeah.
Roll 2d20.
You had to move at least one hex.
Oh yeah, move a little bit. That's fine. I can move a little bit. Hey guys.
Just inching closer. That's all.
That's it.
Nice.
Okay. That's
These
a
small
hit.
arms are doing work.
Mm. Damn it, what is the D4?
that's his
D4.
damage.
No, where is my D4?
Oh,
Excellent.
Excellent.
it
My
moves
ch-
back.
My
Yeah,
turn. This guy will move a little bit. Will shot the broadsides. I think I lost one broadside. No, I lost a small arm.
No, broadside from the cannon for the fort, and
Yeah.
a small one
Yeah.
for the.
Yeah, small arm from the ship. Okay. Broadsides.
Don't go.
11, 15. One hits. And I will use Devil's Lock to hit another one. So 2 hits is 2d12 to La Caótica. 2d12. That's a fucking 1 and a 12.
I mean, high and low.
Yeah. And I will try to fix again. No, I use the Devil's Locks. Okay, I will shoot the squid once with the small arms.
That's not very nice.
Yeah, that's very nice. Here, 1d20. That's a 2. Okay. And there are 3 shots from the fort toward the squid. That's a hit.
One hit. Okay.
1 hit. 1d20. No, 1d12, sorry. 1d12. 11.
Yeah. Take that.
And 4 shots toward La Caótica.
Alright, so I took 5 damage there.
And that's I lose another cannon. I do more damage to myself than you have done to me.
So 7.
And those miss. And these guys will attack 1d6. 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 1d6 to the ones below. Those are 3 dead.
Oh, no.
4. And the other ones will rush you and will try to attack you 1d6 too. Those are 3 more of your guys, Armando. Roll an agility check. 18. Okay. So you are down to 4. Down to 4. 4 guys trying to keep alive, to stay alive there. It's not looking good for you. What do you want to do?
already changed the wind. So, how many are here
Here,
against me?
yeah, here
Yeah.
against you, there are 33 guys coming towards you. They got entangled with the rear guys of your group. They kill 3 of them. They are coming. They are still coming for you.
I'll show my pincer and scream, "I have returned!" And I'm gonna curse whoever I can identify as their leader.
Okay, go ahead.
Curse, it's DR spirit. So spirit check. Did it go? There you go.
Okay,
So that's a pass, and it's a D8 plus spirit. So it's he'll take 11 points of damage.
okay. 11 points damage. Okay, he's gone. Roll morale test for these guys. And the morale is 8. I think they have to roll. If they roll lower, they are scared. They roll. Okay. So
Terrified.
roll 1d6. 4. Okay, they ran, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they ran. Okay. So they say, "Is that guy? Is that guy? The guy that defeated Juan Salvador Gaviota? Is that guy?" Wah! And they start running away in all directions.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. But these guys are still with a leader, and they are coming. Okay.
You're sitting
Darn-
like,
Darnell.
"Everything explosion."
Darnell. Oh, the explosion.
Right.
They set the explosion. This turn. They light it up. It will blow up next turn.
Nice. How coming
Okay.
together, guys?
Okay. Darnell, it's your turn.
I guess I'm going to use my crew action to advance 1 extra hex.
Okay.
So let's see, crew action. Okay. D20. And then that has my presence, which is +4.
Okay. Fair enough.
All right, and I'm good.
Okay. Sherry.
I think I'm gonna gather the crew. As I'm walking around, I think I'm gonna start singing a shanty that the shanty of unknown words that gives us that extra
Full sail.
extra full sail. And is it extra full sail and come about, or just one?
Yeah, both of them.
Okay. So I'm gonna start singing and say, "Bless you."
Thanks.
It's that part though.
A young boy was belly out.
Hey. And then I'm gonna just hold up Squid as I'm singing, and so that way the crazies can hear Squid singing as well. He's a
Okay.
terrible singer though. I set the roll D12, right? D20 crew skill. Okay.
Okay.
So,
What?
nope.
What?
Skill.
It's offensive. Everyone can hear Squid singing, and it's offensive.
Bless you.
Oh, thanks. I don't know what's going on with me. It's not even that cold today. Okay. So that doesn't work. And yeah, the people start hating that song on that boat. It won't have any effect if you sing it again in the future. You forget Ashanti.
I told you, Squid. You should have taken lessons.
No. Okay. Reginald, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna move a tiny bit and shoot a bit.
Excellent. Go for it.
Excellent.
You're gonna crawl.
I finally hit with
Okay.
broadsides.
You finally
Excellent.
hit with broadsides. Excellent. Yeah. Roll for the damage.
Could be better.
2. Excellent.
Did you guys move the squid, or
Oh, I didn't move it.
Yeah.
Sorry. So we moved. You got the extra hex, right? So we move.
Yeah, I already took the extra move, so you got 4 moves on the squid.
Right.
4 hexes.
La Gautica can move 1 extra, and taking the repair action to regain HP, which is also good. It's a D8 on the repair or a D6?
It's a D6, I think. Repair is D6.
D6 HP, not that bad. So,
Hey,
1.
buddy.
You can repair up to 50%. I don't know how.
Yeah, no, I'm below. I guess we'll take the board action as we're next to it.
For next turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they just start throwing shit at it to get it attached. It will not
Okay.
escape.
But if that's for next turn,
Yeah.
it will be my turn, and they will shoot at you, and they will move, so they will get a little bit away. So 3d20 for you. $3d20 for you, and those are 3 hits. And those are 7, 10, and 4 damage.
Yikes.
Oh, 3d2. Okay.
And they have 1 small arms that will shoot you 2. And that's a hit. That's 1d8. That's 4 damage. And they will move 1, 2 hexes.
Get back
And
here.
the 4th, seeing that you are the most dangerous ship towards the ship, will shoot every shot at you.
Oh boy.
And those are 6 shots. Those are 1, 2 hits.
I guess that could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
2d12. And that's the first one will do no damage because you still have armor. The other one will do 11.
That's to La Gautica?
Yeah.
Or to... Oh, I'm sync.
You are derelict.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh no.
Roll 1d8.
Oh no.
Nothing happens.
Woo! Oh, yeah, that's the good one.
Yeah.
Okay, you are in really bad shape, but you are still afloat. Pieces of ship is blowing everywhere. People screaming, getting hurt with splinters on their faces and their skin. There is fire smoke. Ropes are falling from the mast. The sails are just tattered, and yeah, but you are still there, floating. And these guys will attack these guys with 1d6. Damn it. 1d6. 6, 6 more guys goes down. 18.
No.
And these guys keep coming forward to see what the fuck is going on, and they don't understand when this other group of people is running away like crazy in all directions, and something will go boom.
Kaboom.
Boom.
Armando, roll 2d20. Okay.
19.
So something goes boom, and the base of the hill there, the mountain, start to shake a little bit, and some boulders start rolling down and hit this wall of the fort, and an avalanche ensue, and will come rolling this way.
Hey.
Everything is coming down. Armando, it's your turn. Something went boom. What do you want to do?
Tell these guys to come back here. Forget about the fighting. Just
Okay.
don't get trapped under the landslide. Move
Okay.
closer to the fort.
They come and they show you, and let's say they are 18 of them plus 3 of you, 21.
And once again, I'm gonna say, I have returned, and I will not leave empty-handed. Showing my pincer. Curse the
Okay.
next captain.
Okay. Roll for it.
So that's a pass because it's a DR10.
Oh, it's a DR10. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The D8 plus 5. So he takes 7 damage.
Okay.
Does he die?
No, he's still standing. I'm still
I will bless
standing.
that damage.
Where? You will bless that damage. Okay.
Yeah. So he
39.
takes 9.
Okay, he's still standing.
Well, next time.
Yeah, next time. If there is next time. Okay. Darnell, what do you want to do?
All right, Darnell on board of the Soggy Squid runs up to the forecastle to the helm. It asks Jerry, "Can I take the helm?"
Oh yeah.
All right. So Darnell has control of the squid, and I'm going to take 4 spaces of movement.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's about time that damn thing went off.
And I'm gonna roll for a full sail.
Mm-hmm. You do it. Oh,
And
you are hiding behind the formal one.
I'm a good shield. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's
I'm
where
hoping- I'm
you're going to
hoping-
be. Yeah.
I'm hoping to cut off the ship of the line. So, let's see here. Oh, that's 18. All right. I'm gonna take the legendary captain and do another full sail.
Mm-hmm. You do that.
That's it for me.
Excellent. Cherry.
Let's see. I'm probably gonna do. I still can't. I'm still not close enough to get shoot with my musket, right? It's still just too far.
Yeah, you are too far for musket fire.
I'll do a.
Broadsides are in range.
Yeah, and it's now if I shoot the broadsides, though, we run the risk of hitting the formerly one, right?
So if you're gonna fire the broadsides, the first shot's gonna use your presence, and then
I was just worried about.
Yeah, no, you are not in you are clear to shot if you want to
Ahead
shot.
of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit.
I'm
so
way
I'll
too
do
close, I think, for that to be an issue, realistically.
it. You say that now, and then I fumble like
Yeah.
that.
And you roll a 1, and then...
You
I-
suck this group.
I would never do that.
Yeah, right. All right. So presents. Woo! 21.
that's a hit.
That's a hit.
So that's that. So then you roll
2. So you roll 2d2 or d4 or d8, and then add 2 to each one.
Well, I gotta roll another, right? Because we have 3 broadsides. I have 2 more to roll.
You don't have 4 broadsides?
Well, the first one uses your presence.
Yeah, that's why I rolled the first one differently.
Yeah.
So
So
that
you-
shot.
Yeah, you can roll 3 more d20s.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, all right. So 1 hits.
2 hits.
Okay, sorry, one of those hits. So it's 2 hits. So I got a. You said it's D8 plus 2, right? So I have to do 2 D8s and then plus 2 to each of those.
Correct.
Yeah.
And oh my god!
Nice.
So 3 each. Hey, I'm glad I rolled on that and not.
So it's 2 damage. 3.
We're just trying to slow it down, boys.
Yeah, we're not trying
Yeah,
to.
we're really beating up this ship. It doesn't stand a chance.
Yeah, okay.
Scratching the paint.
So, Reginald, your turn.
Yeah.
Just drive at it. Go straight at it. You're fast, right?
I am kind of fast. I don't know if a ship of
No,
my
you're
size going
boarding it,
straight
yeah,
at
I
it
don't
is a great idea.
I don't think you boarding it would probably be the best idea, but this is
All right.
this is podcast.
10 guys against
Yeah.
100?
We good?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
We got this. Yeah.
Now, is this fully crewed?
You know. Fully crew is like 300 people.
I know that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think they're all
On-
beyond there. I think it's
On the shore, I don't think so either.
So I missed.
So you missed. And this guy is on the headspace of this captain is saying, okay, I want to be boarded. I cannot escape. I don't have room to maneuver, but I will try to be boarded by the least amount of people. So he will shoot 3 broadsides towards the Formula 1.
no.
And that's I lose 1 cannon. Fuck with the ones.
You only hit me
I
with one,
cannot
okay.
believe it.
Just drop him hands like that. Bad habit.
Damn it. With that damage, 1d10. That's 10 damage for the Formula 1. And we'll shoot
okay.
the 1 small arms to the Formula 1 too. And that's a miss. And we'll move, keep his course there.
I only take 9 damage.
Yeah. And half the cannon of the forts will go to the Formula and half to the squid. Those are. I lose.
3 and 3.
I lose. No, I can't believe it. These guys. Okay, and 1 hits the squid. 1d12. 3 damage. I run like shit.
This ship is having performance anxiety.
Okay, and these guys will shoot at you, Armando.
All right.
And this is a full complement thing, so they are 60 guys there, so it's 2d8. 2d8. Boom! 13 of your guys die. Roll.
Agility?
Yeah. 9. Okay, one of those hits goes to you. Musket fire. 2d6. 5 damage.
Okay.
And there are overwhelming numbers coming towards you, and they hit the knee, try to reload. They are not going to charge you. And someone gives you the voice like, bajen sus armas ahora. While the others are, ahora. And it's your turn. And as they are saying that, someone hits the fort, and the walls on the other side start to collapse. And these guys get caught in the avalanche, and these walls start to crumble and collapse and give way.
I wanna do a control weather and try to bring down mist upon us to cover our retreat.
Okay. Go ahead.
That's spirit. For a natural 20.
What the fuck?
The mist comes up again.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
You know, if you get lightning or something.
Yeah, lightning strike thy enemy. So that guy that just said stop, he gets hit by lightning as the mist comes down.
Okay.
For 11 damage.
Okay, and roll to the 2d6 like
2d6.
Yeah. Roll morale. Okay. So the mist comes, the leader dies, and they don't know what to do. But this mist is so thick that you cannot see your hand in front of your eyes. And the mist starts to cover the whole area. It covers the fort, it covers the bay, it covers the ship, it covers everything.
And I want to start making my way towards the beach.
Okay.
So I see if I can get into the ships, take one of the longboats.
Okay. Darnell, what do you do? A thick mist covers everything.
Thick mist. All right.
You don't
So
see beyond your face. You stand your hand in front of yourself, and you barely see your fingers.
All right. Well, Darnell knows the ship of the line isn't turning on a dime. So he's going to take a gamble with the squid. And he's going to travel his 4 hexes straight ahead anyways.
Rotate it all?
Yep, I'm going to do a rotate.
We got 2, we can rotate twice.
Well, I think what I'm going to do is so I took my space, I rotated, I haven't taken any crew actions yet, but there's a thick mist. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire the broadsides into the mist and listen for the sound of the cannonballs hitting the ship of the line so that I can kind of judge, you know, how much closer it's getting to me.
Okay. The DR will be higher.
Okay.
Like 16 to hit in the mist.
All right. I'm going to take my hit with my presence.
Okay.
So let's see here. I'm going to roll 1d20 plus my presence is 4. All right, so that's a miss.
That's a miss.
All right. Now I'm gonna fire the other 3 broadsides.
Okay.
3d20.
You shoot water. Splash, splash. Holy shit! You shoot, praf, praf, water, praf, praf. Roll for your damage.
So we're gonna roll. So I got 2 hits.
Yeah, 2 hits.
4d8.
Four.
Plus 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh wait, I rolled too many.
Yeah, too many
Yeah.
dice. Don't worry. We'll take the first 2,
Okay.
5 and a 6.
Okay.
Plus 2,
5
so
and a
it's a 7 and a 7 and an 8. A 5 and an 8.
Plus 2 per each.
Yeah, plus 2 per
So
each.
4. Yeah. Okay.
So it's 583. Oh, math. And 6, 8. Okay. Excellent. And they are close. They are close. Sherry.
All right. Go ahead, Jerry.
So we fired broadside. Did we do the full sail?
We have not.
And we know that they are close by. Based off that, actually, I want to do a come about. Because the
Okay.
wind's still facing this way, so we're right kind of wouldn't be good to start here. So I'm gonna do a come about so that way we're not in irons at the start of our turn. Which is the come about is my strength, I believe. And strength plus a crew skill, right? Yeah. Okay. So, where's my character sheet? There. Strength. Is it all?
Yeah, 4. What?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that because
Okay.
I have 1 devil's luck, and I was like, I feel like I'm gonna probably need it when we board this thing.
Reginald?
It's close. It's close anyway, so we're gonna. And it
Reginald?
can't turn on a dime either, so.
Same for you. You don't
Yep.
see shit, Reginald. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna come a little, move a little bit, and then pray.
I think what? Pray?
Gonna shoot and see what happens.
Okay. Roll for it.
You're 16, right?
Yeah, 16. Oh,
Oh.
those were your best rolls so far.
Oh, no.
Damn the beast, damn.
You are without doubt the worst pirate I've ever heard of.
Even with my +2, it's just short.
Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3 hexes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I say it's good enough.
This guy
It's
will
close enough.
ram you. So you don't see it, but when you see it, it's too late, and it's getting on top of the ship by the middle, breaking your mast and doing ton of damage in there. Roll your ram damage. D8. 3.
Ram damage, I believe, is a D8.
Yeah, yours is doubled because you have the upgraded RAM.
Okay.
So
So
you take 5 for ram, for the ram of the other guy, and you roll the damage, and they will take that.
okay. So it's doubled. So a D8. Or wait.
It's a D8 and double that.
All right.
Holy shit!
Squid starts laughing.
They take 16 damage.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
And 50.
Get when you fuck with a squid.
And tell me your ship was a porcupine.
The squid's
And,
holding up like a champ.
Armando, they saw you running, and there are some shots coming toward you, but it will be hard for them to hit. Roll agility check. Okay, yeah, they
17.
they miss. They miss you altogether. And let me finish doing the mass. And it's your turn. Tell me what you want to do.
Keep running towards the beach and
Okay.
try searching for a small longboat, something to get on board the ship of the line.
Okay. You keep running. Darnell, what do you want to do? You just got rammed by this massive fucker.
So now that we're rammed, we want to do a boarding party
Okay.
and start boarding the ship of the line.
Okay. You start boarding the ship of the line.
Squid yells, "Crazy's first, let's go!"
So all right, so when we started this, we took 25 crazies ashore.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So when the squid arrived, we had 200 men on board
Yeah.
because we took the extras from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we had 25 crazies. And then I had
50 to the beach,
50 men.
but some of those come from La Caótica, about 20 of those.
Yep, and we lost some of them too.
Yeah, I still have 20 with me.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
lost
Okay.
a bunch though.
Let's do this. The boarding is a mess. Nobody
Oh, yeah.
sees shit. It's a fucking mess. Everybody in contact with everybody. No one knows what is happening or going on. So let's do this. Let's do a skill challenge. Every one of you will roll a die, and if you roll higher, it's good. If you roll lower, it's bad, and you get half or more of more than half of the successes. The boarding party will be successful during this turn. Else,
So we're all gonna
some of
roll
the
a
people will
D20.
die. Yeah, everybody rolls a d20. If you succeed, the boarding party will be successful, and you will successfully take this ship. If you fail, we'll roll some damage, people will die, and we will do it again next turn until someone wins or everybody dies.
Okay. All right, D20 boys.
Just d20. Okay, one good, one bad. Two bad.
That's 3 bad, 1 good. Oh, there we go. 2 and 2.
Okay, 2 and 2. Okay, that's half. It's not more than half. Okay, so let's roll some damage. Let's roll. Let's say, yeah, roll
Do this.
2d20. First d20 is your crew. The other d20 is the other crew. So 9 of you die. Of those 200, 9 of you die. 20 of the other guys die.
That sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Reginald, what do you want to do? You still don't see shit.
I sure don't.
You
So-
heard the crash of the two ships. The water takes the noise of battle towards your deck, but everybody in your deck is silent, looking, but you cannot see each other. You don't see where you are going. What are you doing, man?
I'm gonna say that we heard the massive crash of the two ships, and knew that we were and are using that as a way to guesstimate where we should be firing towards.
Okay.
And,
Okay. When
We're-
when you
we're gonna
when
try.
you when you make that turn, just in time, the pro of La Caótica pass. You pass underneath the pro of La Caótica when you make that turn.
All according to plan.
Yeah. It's like whoosh, and the riggings and the figurehead is there and you pass ras just under that, almost touching. Yeah. Okay, Armando, you keep running.
Keep running.
Okay, the battle on the two ships keep going. Roll d20s again. Okay, that's good.
20.
That's good. That's bad.
That's real good. That one's not so good.
One more. That's good. Okay, so roll 2d20. See how many people die during this part. Do you want to roll it, Reginald? Okay, Darnell. Okay, so 20 of your crew die.
Oh,
So that 182, 72. And one from the other crew. Okay.
ouch.
So during this mess of a battle, people die. No one's giving orders on the other side, and people scared start jumping overboard. And when you realize what's going on, and the mist start to dissipate a little bit, you are the majority of the people on the boat, and there are little spots where the other guys are resisting, but they are few, and when the mist clears and they see they are overpowered, they surrender. They don't want to die. And the mist is start to clear it up. You see the edges of the ship. You see the two ships entangled together. You still not see the Formula 1, and the Formula 1 still not see the squid, but the mist start to clear up a little bit. What do you want to do, guys?
Keep going for the boat. Trying to
Okay.
get back to the crew.
Okay. You keep going to the boats. It will take you 2 rounds to get to the shore.
Okay.
And you don't see the ships still on the sea. Reginald, what do you want to do?
So I still can't. What can I see? I guess I
You-
should ask.
You can see La Caótica that's still floating there, still not sunk. People is trying to patch it up, trying to get some sails to work. And you see frantic movement. Now that they can see each other and try to coordinate, they are trying to get the ship underway, taking water out. The pumps are working like crazy. You see like water pumping out of the ship, and they are taking debris out, and yeah, are really the crew is really battered up, like they are hurt and bloody and tired, and with their black faces for the powder and that kind of stuff, and they are trying to get the ship underway, trying to set up a sail and a mast, and try to see if they can get it underway.
So they're fine. Okay.
Yeah, let's say so.
Yeah, so far.
And yeah, and the mist started to get away. You can barely see the cliffs and the shore,
Okay.
and
Um,
you have to move a little bit. And,
yeah. What is the repair action like?
the repair action like is you roll your crew skill d20 plus crew skill plus your presence.
Excellent. Okay.
You can only do it if you're below half HP, though, right?
Is that a requirement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can heal up
Oh,
to
okay.
half HP.
I
And
am just.
a
it's
realization
16, so
hits you, like coming from the heavens. If the mist keeps clearing up, the force will start to shoot any moment.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm unfortunately a little bit aware of that. But there's only so far I can run. Let's see, this is where I was at.
Crash into the other ship. Join us.
It's actually not a terrible idea. Just saddle up next. Saddle up
use
next to.
You should use the other ship as protection. Like try to get on the other side of it so they can't shoot you from the fort.
Perfect. Would it still be 16 to hit?
To hit what?
Over here. Hitting
Pick up the line.
the ship of the line, yeah.
Oh, you can shoot the shit over the line. It will be a 12 to shoot to hit you start to barely see it. You can shoot it if you want. Okay, one hits. Roll some
One
damage.
definitely hits.
One definitely hits.
All right, my D4. Full damage.
Okay, you're chipping away.
We'll see.
Excellent. Armando, what do you want to do? You can see the fort on the hill again. The soldiers are starting
More
to
mist.
come out.
Don't leave me now, Chaos.
And there is a
I'm bringing more mist. It's a DR10.
okay. How does do that work?
I suppose it doesn't dissipate anymore. Just stays there.
Okay, the mist. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Just mist enough that it's not good enough to see.
Okay.
Basically preventing the fort from firing at us, and that's about
Exactly.
Roll.
it. I like it.
Roll 1d20. There are no
That's
boats on the shore.
Oh no.
I'll start signaling with the lights. With the lamp.
Okay,
Sending signals through the mist.
Darnell, what do you want to do? The Formula 1 is still shooting at the ship.
I know. I was just about to. I was just about to say. So the crew of the ship of the line, have surrendered at this point, right?
Oh, that's what happened? Oh, I missed
Yeah.
that.
Stop putting holes in my ship. All right. So if we have control of the ship of the line now, I'm gonna tell Jerry to take the helm of the Squid, and I'm gonna go aboard with some of the members of the crew from the Squid to get the ship of the line sailing, so we can start making a break for it.
Okay. So you are sort of entangled, and the squid lost a mast so the speed will be reduced, and this ship is making water, so it will take a lot of toll to keep it afloat, and you need like 150 crew to man this ship and sort of make it work like it should. And you need 50, at least 50 crew to man the other ship, the squid, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
Okay.
it's 50 the minimum to
Yeah,
get
50.
no disadvantages.
Yeah, no disadvantages. Okay.
So, Jerry pulls the captain's side. He says, "You know, we're in pretty bad shape. The mist had kind of caused some chaos. What if we put on the uniforms of these thinking dogs and pretend that we had won, we had defeated these intruders, and so that way they prevent firing on us. We can kind of give ourselves some time. Maybe we have some captures, and we're gonna try to tow their boat onto the shore, and if there's a way that we could potentially communicate with the fort, maybe like some flags or signals to kind of let them know that we are that, or at least make them believe that they have won, and that the intruders have been defeated."
I see what you're saying. All right. All right. Well. Yep, I agree. Let's find some uniforms. Let's raise their colors. Make them think that they defeated and sunk the squid.
Okay.
And
The-
use that
the-
to buy time.
The mist is not dissipating. You don't get to see the fort yet, and the fort does not
Okay.
get to see you. So Armando has
So-
bought a little bit of time for you.
Okay. So then I guess what we'll do is, so with the squid is damaged, so it's going to be reduced speed,
Mm-hmm.
and then the ship of the line is how badly is that?
The ship
Not
of the
really,
line
right? It's just
has 3 speed, a speed of 3,
Okay.
and
and
What
then
kind of
you-
shape's the ship in?
is reduced to half HP, like 50. It has 50 HP.
So it's still great. Okay, so we didn't. Now it's just about the crew. How many people?
And yeah,
So-
you lost. You have like 170 crew.
Yeah, but left.
Yeah, left.
Well, so we're at a little predicament, Jerry. Darnell having the serious talk with Jerry. We have ourselves a ship of the line. Very powerful ship. What I'm suggesting to you possibly is we take the crew from the squid to the ship of the line, and we scuttle the squid. We set it ablaze, and we make off with the ship of the line. What do you think of that?
There's a moment Jerry's kind of thinking is, I don't know if, and before you realize what's going on, squid leaped from Jerry's pocket and onto your face. He, you briefly feel that it is actually, like this thing is actually alive. That it is trying to smother you, but because it's fog, the fog, it's everyone else kind of around just sees Jerry holding the squid into your face, and
And Darnell's just like a face hugger, has squid all over his face. And Darnell makes a deal with Squid. that if Squid goes with this, he'll let Squid rename the ship, and Squid can have the captain's quarters.
Squid, as you're saying this is muffled between. It's like he's like no, just no, and then as soon as you mention the captain's quarters, it just stops. And then Jerry's like, Squid, what are you doing? Jesus! And pulls him back and it pulls him off your face and kind of just like presses him down onto the deck and he's like, Captain, I'm sorry. He's like, he's beside himself. And then stops as Squid kind of telling him what he goes. Really? Okay. Squid says okay. And stands up, puts Squid's back in his pocket, and goes, he asked for a couple of things off of the soggy squid before we just set it ablaze.
Squid, I'll let you light the match.
When you are discussing this, the wind changes. And I want everybody to roll perception.
Ooh, perception. You mean presence?
Yeah, presence.
Presence Borg. Presence Borg.
Presence Borg, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I see you.
Sherry and Darnell, you see on the beach, you see some signs with light.
Pick me up! Pick me up!
Someone is frantically making signs with the light on the beach, and the wind turns, and it takes the mist away, and you see a man of war of bones coming towards the bay. And in the pro, you see this guy. And it starts shooting. And it shoots La Caótica. And La Caótica blows up.
Well, there goes the crew I was going to see if we can get, but...
Yep. That was a crew that you could have used to...
There goes my master gunner.
Let me see. Where the fuck is this guy?
Oh.
Where the fuck is this guy? Don't I have it?
I moved him from the roll 20 if that's who you're looking for.
Oh yeah, I'm looking for that one. Oh, you take it away from me?
I just preserved his character. I'll send you the picture.
Yeah, it should be here anyways. Barlow, do you delete it? What do you do?
No, I removed it from the game and I couldn't insert it again.
Oh, okay.
Because you run out of. I sent the token
yeah.
on Discord.
It's okay. You see a decay Barlow on the probe of this one ship that it's pointing at you. Is pointing with a hand with no finger, with no finger. I think I have the hand somewhere here, and where he points, the ship shoots, and it's sunk like Caótica, and you hear like if he were talking just next to you. He says, "You are all dead. You are going to die. The end is night." And he points at you with a hand like that. and cannonballs start going everywhere. Bloom, bloom, bloom. And it hits La Caótica goes boom. It hits the fort, or what remained of the fort, and this world crumbles.
Oh, okay.
And it goes boom. And it shoots Formalay. And it shoots the ship of the line. And it shoots the squid.
You know, that's kind of rude.
Formalay will take 1d10 double. Okay, nice. 2 damage. Okay, and the squid will take 3 damage, and the force goes bam, and he kind of passes by, announcing the end of the war. Stop fighting. He says stop fighting. You are all dead. You are all going to die. You are breathing, but you are really dead, and you still don't know it. And
Manowar, my place moved up in the world.
Yeah. and he shoots and shoots and shoots, and it's kind of like a messenger of the apocalypse that's giving the message. He doesn't bother in killing you because you are already dead, and you still don't know it.
Well, he is not a very fun messenger.
And La Caótica goes
Doesn't he know it's rude to point?
Yeah, right.
I mean, he can't.
Squid and Jerry point back, but not with the index finger.
Yeah. And he goes by shooting. And the fort, there is a lot of commotion in the fort. There is a lot of commotion in the beach. There are soldiers going to the beach now that the mist is gone. This wind of decay and with the smell of death in it disperse the mist. But the fort is in no condition to shoot the cannons yet, but they are trying to. And there are soldiers going to the beach, trying to get the pirates that are still stranded there. And what do you want to do?
Ooh.
Darnell will send Belford in a longboat to grab Armando.
Okay,
And then,
roll a d20. See if you get there before the soldiers.
and can I aid in that endeavor by taking maybe the small arms of the ship of the line and firing it at the beach at the soldiers?
Yeah, you can.
So I'm gonna maybe help pick off some of those motherfuckers and slow them down.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So some of the motherfuckers roll and roll for damage, and you are not going to get before them. Armando, what do you want to do?
I will use my last. No, actually, I have something better. I want to start commanding them one by one. I know it's going to take several turns, but using mathematicals on them, start killing themselves as they approach me. And I want everyone to see me as I do this. So take the biggest, meanest one of them, mathematicals, suicide.
Okay. So you can do that with one at a time?
One at a time, yeah.
Okay. One of them drops dead. The other 51 keeps coming forward. And as you stand there in the beach, the people that's still with you, those 8 that survive, look at you like you are fucking crazy, and they get into the water and start swimming towards the boat that's coming for them.
And as he's standing there and he's like just commanding people to die. I mean, I did get an 8 on the small arms, and the small arms I could figure probably do some damage as these guys are running up.
Oh yeah, they kill a bunch. Yeah.
You see like the bullets like whiz by him and sand just dusting up. He's not even moving.
No, he's not even moving. He's trying to do. That's why that dead or pass like unnoticed, because the shot came. Some of them die. One died because of Armando ordered it, but it didn't cause an impression.
Guess you gotta do it again.
Yeah.
The
This
other
time I
guys-
want to command Captain.
Okay. Roll presence, see if you can see which one it is. Okay. You can.
Ooh.
So I pass the check, and I will scream at you, Captain! Gut yourself, and take your bowels outside.
Okay.
Ábrete como un puerco.
He does. Roll 2d6.
Oh, so
Okay. Everybody see this guy gutting himself, and they see you and hear what you say, and they are enraged, and they start running faster. And if they were going to catch you before, they are going to gut you if they get you.
high. Can I reroll the morale with the devil's luck?
You can roll one die.
I'll roll the 6.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay. They get fucking scared, and they stop advancing, and roll 1d6. 1. Okay, and they surrender. Like they start throwing they start throwing their weapons, and they start. These guys are new in the Caribbean. They don't know. In Europe, the weird stuff is not as prominent as in the Caribbean, and this just got here, and seeing this thing kind of switch something in their head, and they start to go mad, like, what the fuck is going on in here? And yeah, they surrender, and the ship, the boat with comes towards the beach and land, and you are still standing there, and all your men are already in the boat, all wet from swimming there, and you can get back into the boat without getting your feet
And I
wet.
take some of those with me, those that surrender. I want to look at them with the painter and say, those of
Oh,
you
no,
that want to leave,
They will
come
know.
with me.
Their spirits are broken. Yeah.
Okay.
Their spirits
So
are
we
broken.
get back on the ship.
Yeah, but you can get back on the ship, and yeah, triumphantly getting back on the ship, like, yeah, you are the king of the world, like George Washington, standing in the prow of the boat, going there towards this big ass ship that you managed to capture, and yeah, with you getting out of the bay, in front of the Spanish that are trying to get the cannons in place to start shooting at you before you can steal their ship. We are going to kind of end the session,
Okay. Nice.
and I will stop the recording now. But yeah,
Um,
you cannot make that roll. Come on.
Okay. Every time I call the miss, it's a 20. It's
Yeah.
right there.
Okay.